plus PCs. They have minimum specs plus a chip just for AI. The company unveiling the first Surface devices with the designation, powered by Qualcomm chips, not Intel. One notable AI feature is called Recall. It lets your computer remember everything you do so that you can find files, images, and websites later. More tech news tips on Rich on Tech.
Every Saturday from 1 to 4, right here on WRMN. All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Out to Lunch with WRMN. I'm broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. I'm your host, Matt McNeil, telling you the deals with Matt McNeil. Hopefully everyone's having a good day so far. Happy Thursday. We're getting closer to the weekend. How exciting is that? Which means we're also getting closer to cooler weather. Today's a hot day. Yes. Am I looking forward to it? Yeah. I mean, it's sunny. It's a sunny day. It's a nice day. It's a great day here at WRMN. But temperature-wise, I'm like, you know, I'm looking forward to it getting cooler a bit here. But if you do love this hot weather, that's today. That's today, folks. Yes, so we're getting a high of 85 degrees today. It currently is right now. We're currently in at 76. It feels warmer, though, I have to say. It does feel warmer in here. Maybe I'll have to turn the fan up just a tad bit here, but that is what we're seeing right now here at 76 degrees with a high of 85. Yeah, it's definitely a little bit warmer in here today. We're going to be seeing that high of 85 when we get into around the 1, 2, 3 o'clock hour, a little bit more towards the afternoon is when it's going to go up a little bit more. It does feel like kind of in the 80s right now. It is sunny outside. We have a humidity of about, I would say about 63% around right now, going down to about 43% as we get into the afternoon. Then we do see it getting up a little bit more in humidity percentage-wise, 86% for tonight with scattered thunderstorms. So we are going to be seeing a chance of scattered thunderstorms. It's pretty much sunny and clear right now, but that's what we're going to be seeing as we get into tonight. We see a low of 59 degrees. Now, heading on into tomorrow for Friday, we do see a high of 68 degrees. It's supposed to be consistent within the 60s throughout the majority of the day, kind of in the, I would say the majority of the day, maybe in the mid-60s, around the mid-60s for the day. We're seeing early in the morning in the 50s. By the time Out to Lunch comes here on Friday tomorrow, we're going to be seeing it being about 64 degrees. We see that high of about 67, 68 degrees towards the middle of around the end of the show here at about 1 o'clock or so. And then it does drop down more into the 60s and then eventually into the 50s and then eventually into the 40s, low of 45 degrees for Friday night. So it might be a long sleeves day for me tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. That's coming up for Friday. Tomorrow it is supposed to be partly cloudy throughout the day. As we head on into Saturday, Saturday is going to be even a more cooler day outside. We're going to be seeing in the morning here around the 40s and 50s. We get into the afternoon, then it does go up into the 60s here for Saturday. It is supposed to be sunny with a high of 65. So that's going to be for our day out at the Panton Mill Park for America's First Responders Fest, already coming up 2 days away from today. Or if you count today, it's 3 days away, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So 3 days away. If you count today, because it still hasn't gone through the whole day yet. But that being said, it's also going to be a low of 42 degrees as we get into Saturday night. Sunday, we do start to see the temperatures rise here. We get a high of 73 degrees for Sunday. Predicted, it's supposed to be a low of 50 degrees as we get into Sunday night. Sunday night's a low of 50 degrees, and it's supposed to be mostly sunny throughout the day. Then we get into next week. I was hoping it would be a little bit cooler, but you know what? I can't complain too much. At least it's going to be nice and sunny. We're going to be seeing a high. We're going to be seeing a high of 81 degrees. It's supposed to be sunny throughout the whole day on Monday, so that's going to be nice. Dropping down to a low of 53 for the night. So that's going to be a nice, cool night coming up for Monday. Tuesday rolls around. We do see a high of 85 degrees with a low of 54 degrees, mostly sunny. That's the prediction throughout for Tuesday. Wednesday rolls around here. We see it as a high of 88 degrees. So it's going to be another hotter day outside with a low of 57, though. So we're seeing that a little bit more of a drastic change in the temperatures at our high versus our low. So that's coming up for Wednesday. It's predicted to be mostly sunny in the morning and then kind of more partly cloudy into the afternoon time. And then next Thursday, we're predicted to be seeing a high of 90. Yeah. But again, for those of you that like this hot weather, the days are coming. We've got here a high of 90 degrees into the afternoon coming up for next Thursday. It's supposed to be pretty much sunny throughout the whole day, dropping down to a low of 60 degrees as we get into Thursday night. So I am really looking forward to Friday and Saturday being the cooler days. Those are definitely going to be the good days for me when it comes to the cooler weather. You know what? Yeah, long sleeve. I'm going to wear the long sleeves while I can because, with the fact that we live in Illinois, and I'd have to say too, for the past couple of years, September's been hot, and sometimes even in October too. I've noticed it. So I'm like, anytime I can, I will wear the long sleeves because those are my favorite to wear. I love wearing the long sleeves. So Friday and Saturday going to be in the highs of the only 60s. So very much so looking forward to that. I hope you are as well. And if not, if you prefer the hotter weather, that's totally fine also, because we're going to be seeing into next week summer temperatures. So summer temperatures into next week. Of course, we got to bring up here sunnyskies.com. Let's take a look and see what we've got here with some inspirational stories, also like some fun and amazing stories. So there's lots of different things when it comes to postings here. This was posted today on the sunnyskies.com all good news. Some things are not all about money. This is posted by what they say is, quote, by a friend, so it's by an anonymous user. This was posted today, so let's read a little bit about it here. This writer writes here, quote, I've been making large size quilts for the past months. I also made a couple table runners and other bits and pieces. I have the hand sewn, hand tie method. That's very skilled. One quilt I decided to put on Facebook and said I would prefer for it to go to someone in need. A woman told me she just lost one of her 2 dogs and wanted it to cuddle up on the sofa with the remaining dog. Aww. Today she came by and picked it up, and I realized it wasn't about the quilt. She lost her 2 dogs just a few days ago and is grieving her loss. She cried. I hugged her. She told me what happened, and it was far less about the quilt than it was about needing to be heard to express her grief after losing her beloved fur baby and needing comfort. She left the quilt and also a jar of homemade marmalade, and I felt rather humbled and happier about the quilt recipient, for indeed she was in need. Maybe not so much financially, but some things are not all about money. So that's a really sweet story there. Definitely very nice to help people out who are in need. So that was posted on All Good News. That's sunnyskies.com. Taking a look here at foxvalleymagazine.com with just some brief news. This was posted today. As blood shortage intensifies, Kane County is going to be hosting another collection drive. So this is going to be coming up pretty soon here, collection drive. The American Red Cross is facing an emergency blood shortage as it experiences the lowest number of people grieving blood in the, giving blood in the last 20 years. Blood donations are needed now to help alleviate the shortage and ensure life-saving medical procedures proceed without delay. According to Dr. Pampy Young, Chief Medical Officer of the Red Cross, they write here, quote, one of the most distressing situations for a doctor is to have a hospital full of patients and an empty refrigerator without any blood products. A person needs life-saving blood every 2 seconds in our country, and its availability can be the difference between life and death. However, blood is only available thanks to the generosity of those who roll up a sleeve to donate, end quote. As a result, Kane County will be hosting another blood drive on September 16th. This follows the successful drive in August, which resulted in 21 units being collected, potentially saving up to 63 lives. The blood drive will be held from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. inside Building A on the Kane County Government Campus located in Geneva. So that's the Kane County Government Campus. Again, that's located in Geneva. That's where it's located there. So if you're interested, that is at the 719 Batavia Avenue. So that's 719 Batavia Avenue. That's where it's located. Appointments can be made by going to their website. Their website is redcrossblood.org/give. Give blood September 16th, and it's going on through till the 30th for a $15 e-gift card. That's pretty nice too. So they're having that blood drive coming up on September 16th. Again, wanted to present that to you so that you can know about it. And if you want to find more information on that, you can visit the website foxvalleymagazine.com. The time is already now approaching 10:17. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick time out. When we come back, we'll talk about some good places to eat. Yes, within the area. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more Out to Lunch with WRMN here in just a bit.
Hi, this is Sue with Newman's Corner Pub in Hampshire, Illinois. Are you looking for the perfect hangout spot? Swing by Newman's Corner Pub right at the corner of 72 and State Street in Hampshire. Enjoy fantastic drinks, live music, and a fun crowd that makes every visit special. Test your luck with our hot slots and our Queen of Hearts drawing every Saturday at 3 p.m. Challenge your friends to darts or pool while you're here. Newman's Corner Pub, where every day feels like a weekend. Visit us at Route 72 and State Street in Hampshire. That's Newman's Corner Pub, your new favorite spot.
Anderson Japanese Gardens, ranked the highest quality Japanese garden in North America and located right in the heart of Rockford. Their mission is to open minds to a different culture while offering a place of peace and tranquility where one can find healing, renewal, inspiration, and a re-energized soul. A premier destination for corporate functions, special events, weddings, and receptions. For directions, hours, and fees, visit andersongarden.org today.
Bender Dental Care, located at 217 North McLean Boulevard in Elgin. Bender Dental wants everyone to be informed, appreciated, and cared for at all times. To prove it, they now offer a new patient exam for just $29. That includes consult, x-ray, exam, and cleaning. Let Bender Dental help you have healthy teeth and gums for a lifetime. Located at 217 North McLean Boulevard in Elgin. Visit benderdentalcare.com.
At Knucklehead's Trampoline and Indoor Amusement Park in Wisconsin Dells, you're in for a fun-packed family experience. There's a bit of something for everyone to enjoy, whether you're a kid or a kid at heart. A trampoline park, full arcade, cosmic bowling lanes, and many amusement rides located in their 80,000 square foot indoor entertainment facility. A great attraction for team building activities or just plain fun. Open daily at the outlets at the Dells Complex in Wisconsin Dells. Contact Knuckleheads at 608-254-7332 or visit their website at knuckleheadspark.com.
This is Larry Jones, and I'd like to talk to you about my bank, American Eagle Bank in South Elgin. Has your bank changed names in the last 10 years? Is your bank another faceless branch with headquarters in another city? Are you tired of earning next to nothing on your savings account or certificates of deposit, or does your personal banker treat you like a stranger? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then you're ready for a new banking experience, and American Eagle is the place for you. American Eagle is a locally owned independent bank that's rooted in the community, and American Eagle customers are greeted by name and treated with the respect that they deserve. American Eagle has an innovative program, Eagle Savings, that teaches your children to save while earning prizes and rewards. American Eagle offers great rates on certificates of deposit. My bank is located in South Elgin on Randall Road between the Target and Caputo's and is open Monday through Saturday. Give them a call at 847-742-7400 and a real person will answer the phone. American Eagle Bank, a place where you matter.
All right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN. I'm broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. It's a beautiful sunny day outside today. Definitely a warmer day outside today. Hopefully you're staying nice and cool. You're staying hydrated, not being dehydrated. I almost said staying dehydrated. That's not good. Yeah, that's not good. You definitely want to keep hydrated. Absolutely. So let's talk a little bit about a place here I thought was kind of interesting. I wanted to talk about this. This is a brunch restaurant. This is a brunch restaurant, and where it's located is in Carpentersville. Now, many people out there might be very familiar with this building. We're in the Out to Lunch segment, of course, so if you want to be a part of the conversation, you can feel free to comment live on youtube.com at WRMN Radio. You can listen in through the AM 1410 dial, or, of course, also through the app. Forgot to mention that. Want to mention that here, of course. And happy Thursday, everybody. Happy Thursday. We're getting closer to the weekend. So this building here has been many different places. We've been noticing that there's restaurants that kind of come and go in this building. It used to be Meat and Potato Eatery. If you remember Meat and Potato Eatery in Carpentersville, that's where the building was located. That was on, it's at 2258 Randall Road in Carpentersville. Then it changed into it was like a brunch cafe place to go to, which I've been to before. It's very good, but now they have closed, or they were closed. Now they're reopen. They're reopened as a new breakfast and lunch place. So if you want to give them a try, want to give them give you a heads up because they're open now. It's called Sunrise Social. So again, this is in the building. It used to be the Meat and Potato Eatery building. And actually, if you look on Google Maps, it's an older picture from 2018 when it was the Meat and Potato Eatery. And then that changed to like a brunch cafe place, which they had very good bacon there too, I remember. And now it's a new place. It's called Sunrise Social. So it's called Sunrise Social. It's a new one that they have. Of course, the interior is still the same. Very similar to how it was when it was the brunch cafe. It was like a brunch cafe, but now they are a different breakfast restaurant. So if you want to give them a try, they're now open again. View their menu, see what they have to offer. We'll take a look and see what they have to offer here too. So this is actually, I've got it on the screen now here too. If you're watching on YouTube, you'll see it. Now they have the new logo, Sunrise Social, Breakfast and Lunch. I like the name Sunrise Social, because it's a sunrise. You get up in the morning, you go out to breakfast or brunch at sunrise, and you can also socialize with people. So I think that that's actually a pretty nice name for a pretty good, clever name for a nice little brunch restaurant to go to. It's Sunrise Social. So let's take a look at their menu and see what they have to offer now. If you go to their website, sunrisesocialcafes.com, you can view what they have to offer here. They're locally sourced and fresh. At Brunch Social, the Sunrise Social, they believe in quality ingredients. Their kitchen is fueled by fresh, locally sourced produce to ensure that every plate is a flavorful masterpiece. They take pride in their extensive menu, which is sure to have something for everyone, from decadent pancakes and crepes to omelets and delicious skillets to fresh salads and homemade soups, as well as the burgers too, because you can also go out there for lunch too, out to lunch, and as well as their sandwiches and wraps to try out for sure. Bringing people together. Brunch is more than just a meal. It's a shared experience. Join us in creating memories with loved ones and fostering new connections over delicious food and delightful conversations. Yes, food definitely can bring people together. The goodness of the food. Oh my goodness, the goodness of the food bringing people together. Brunch bliss anywhere. Elevate your events with the same brunch magic that defines us. They're catering services, so they do offer catering services here. Bring the best of Sunrise Social directly to your special occasions, ensuring memories that leave a lasting impression. So if you want to check them out, they offer breakfast and lunch daily, 7 a.m. until 2 p.m. So they're open now for a couple more hours. They're open until 2 p.m. They have their number also featured on the website too at the bottom of the page. You can also follow them on Facebook and also Instagram. That's Sunrise Social. And what they're located at, again, is at 2258 Randall Road in Carpentersville. So let's give them some recognition as a new place in a very familiar building in Carpentersville. And let's see what they have to offer. Some favorites include their avocado toast. Salmon toast. So you can do like a rustic whole grain bread with smoked salmon and avocado. That sounds pretty good. You also try their breakfast burrito. which includes scrambled eggs, diced potatoes, chorizo, tomato, onion, jalapeno, cheddar, salsa, guacamole, and sour cream. And it's hot. It says there that it's definitely, I think it's like a level 2 hot. It says there. I don't know out of how many peppers hot that is. It looks like there's 2 peppers, or it could just say that that's what they mean, is that it's hot. They have something called South of the Border quesadilla, scrambled egg, diced bacon, avocado, green onion, cheddar, and a whole lot more. Loaded potato pancakes. Potato pancakes are pretty good. You can try their breakfast sliders, which include their brioche buns with scrambled egg, turkey sausage, and American cheese. So they're like a nice breakfast sandwich to try out. They offer country fried steak, as well as lox bagel. That sounds good. I've had lox before, lox bagels. You can also try their egg combinations. So they offer a wide range of different egg combinations. They have the Bennies. That's the Benedicts. They call it the Bennies. That's original. They have like the English muffin. You can try the Porto, which is the Portobello, steak and arugula, the Medi, and also smoked salmon as well. They also do offer oats and berries. So you can do a nice old-fashioned oatmeal with berries and also yogurt as well. They offer crepes. So they offer different crepes, including like lemon poppy seed crepes, strawberry banana, and even a California version of it too. You can try their Belgian waffles for a nice breakfast to wake you up in the morning. If you do like a nice churro waffle, they offer that too, as a churro waffle, which includes cinnamon sugar on that. You can even do a stuffed waffle. It's stuffed with strawberry cream in there. You also get the bananas, strawberries, and whipped cream. That sounds pretty good. Lots of different options when it comes to breakfast sides. You can do bacon, sausage. You can even do chicken sausage or turkey bacon too. So they offer those different extra ingredients as well. If you prefer maybe more of a turkey bacon or turkey sausage or even chicken sausage too. They do have a kids menu. You can do their strawberry banana crepes. They have their Fruity Pebbles baby cakes. Interesting, Fruity Pebbles that you can try out. Chicken fingers, burgers, little mini cheeseburgers, and mac and cheese. They also do offer French toast as well as pancakes. Now, of course, if you go on to the lunch segment there too, lunch section, they offer entree salads, including like a berry mixed chicken salad. You can try the Southwest, the bruschetta, which includes romaine grilled steak, Kalamata olives, feta, tomato, balsamic vinaigrette, and pita croutons. Sounds pretty good. You can also try their omelets, paninis, wraps. They offer like a skirt steak, Baja steak wrap, buffalo chicken BLT. You can also try their scramblers as well. They have different scramblers, sandwiches. So you can try the ham, Gouda, and cranberry mayo, the AGM. That's on apple bread. You can also try the Reuben Turkey Club Salmon BLT or cheesy tuna melt as well. You can try their skillets. They offer a long list of skillets. Burgers, you can of course do a build your own burger or also try the patty melt, the hangover burger, which again is like a breakfast burger with a bed of baby spinach. And they also have veggie burgers there too. So they offer vegan options here as well. You can do a lot of different lunch sides, beverages. They have coffee. They have cold brew. Yum. Love a good cold brew coffee. Absolutely. They offer strawberry, banana, and berry smoothies. They also do offer hot drinks as well. Speaking of smoothies, I have a testimonial. I have a testimonial about Tropical Smoothie Cafe in Huntley. Yes, I ended up going. I went yesterday to Tropical Smoothie Cafe in Huntley. I got one of their smoothies. I want to give a testimony on it. So stay tuned for that. We'll talk about them in just a bit. Again, you're listening to Out to Lunch with WRMN. We just finished up talking about Sunrise Social. Feel free to check out their website at sunrisesocialcafes.com, or you can also visit them on Facebook. Sunrise Social, located in Carpentersville. We'll be back with more in just a bit.
With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Credan. Brought to you by Bank of America Merrill Investments. The American Red Cross is urgently asking for your help during a severe blood shortage. You can step up and make a difference by donating blood at the upcoming drive in Kane County. The event will take place September 16th from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. inside Building A at the Kane County Government Campus located in Geneva. In McHenry, Illinois, Michael D. Sellier, a 50-year-old former police officer from Cary, has been sentenced to 2 years in prison. The sentence comes after Sellier was found guilty of violating an order of protection connected to a former girlfriend. 2 police officers in Macomb, Illinois, the home of Western Illinois University, are in critical condition following a shooting that occurred on Thursday night. The officers were serving an arrest warrant when they were ambushed and shot. Both are in critical condition. No further information is being released at this time. With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Credan.
Sometimes I struggle to get to sleep. My body stopped for the day, but my mind is still running. So I take ZQuil.
ZQuil, the world's #1 sleep aid brand, has a range of non-habit-forming products to fit you and your family's needs. Invest in a great night's sleep for the best you tomorrow.
I'm awake and ready to take on anything.
Better days start with ZQuil nights. Explore our products at ZQuil.com. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
With Progressive's Name Your Price tool, you can easily find coverage options that fit your budget. If only it was that easy to name your baby.
How about Jaden?
Nope.
Okay. Michael?
Went to middle school with a glue-eating Michael.
Sebastian?
Dated one in college.
How about Damien?
Vampire name.
All right. Greg?
Not feeling it.
Okay. No worries. No worries. Jeffrey?
Oh, love that one.
Wait, really?
No.
Find coverage options that fit your budget with Progressive's Name Your Price tool. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law. Not available in all states.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Bellinger drives one in the air, deep left center. Back goes Tanner. It's got a chance. Gone! Cody Bellinger with a 2-run homer.
Cubs radio with the call on a 12-0 win over the Pirates at Wrigley Field Wednesday. Shota Imanaga combined with 2 relievers for a no-hitter. Imanaga worked 7 innings and struck out 7. Nate Pearson and Porter Hodge able to close things out for the Cubs' first no-hitter at Wrigley since 1972. The Cubs are 4.5 games out of the last National League wildcard spot.
Hit in the air deep to right. Is it fair? It is gone! There it is, his first.
White Sox radio as Chicago snapped the 12-game losing skid with an 8-1 win at Baltimore on Wednesday. Nicky Lopez and Kyle Fletcher went deep. Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive. I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Get big deals for days at Target's long weekend sale.
Let's go.
Like 20% off denim, tees, dresses, and shoes for the family. Then round out your barbecue with Doritos and Ruffles party-sized chips. They're on sale 2 for $7. Or get 30% off 12 packs of soda when you buy 3 with Target Circle. And save even more. Find new lower prices on many grocery and household items you love today and every day. Target's long weekend sale ends Monday. Restrictions apply.
I love it.
Doors take us to summers away or winter adventures and afternoon getaways. Your dedicated Fidelity advisor can help you open those doors by working with you on a comprehensive plan to help you reach your wealth's full potential. Because doors were meant to be opened. Visit fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimum supply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC, member NYSE SIPC.
All right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN. Broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. We hope you're having a good, energizing, happy Thursday. Happy Thursday, everyone. We're getting closer to the weekend. Yes, yes, yes. Very close to the weekend. Looking forward to it. Hope you are as well. You're listening to WRMN AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. Feel free to check out our website, WRMN1410.com, for more information on our website. Of course, also taking a look and finding information about our upcoming event at Panton Mill Park. This is the America's First Responders Fest. And the day after that at the Burlington Fest, too, which we're looking forward to doing the parade starting at 12 o'clock. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be lots of fun. So if you're interested, pardon me, you can find that at America's First Responders Fest information at WRMN1410.com. That's where you can find our information here. That's going to be coming up on Saturday, September 7th. So it's just a couple days away from now. That's 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. And again, that's going to be at Panton Mill Park in South Elgin. Again, this is where you can find more information that's on our website. Don't forget, you can listen to us through the app available for download through the Apple Store, or you can also download it on Google Play for Samsung. So you can feel free to do it either way. If you go onto Google Play for Samsung, it's listed under the online Radio Box radio player, and that's what you're going to be able to download. That's what you'll download, and then you'll be able to search radio stations from all around the world as well too. Find out what is on the air. And of course, you just type in WRMN 1410. You'll be able to find us that way. Yes, yes, yes. Now, I wanted to continue on here. I was going to give a testimonial, and I will, on a place I went to yesterday. But I wanted to mention something else here with the Sunrise Social. So they do offer fresh, cold-pressed juices. Now, a lot of places don't offer this. I mean, there are places, of course, that do. This is one of them. There's a lot of actually really great benefits to cold-pressed juices. So they're made fresh, cold-pressed juices, and they're open daily from 7 a.m. until 2 p.m. And some of the cold-pressed juices include kale, cucumber, celery, and ginger as their kale crush. There's Sunnyside juice, which includes orange, pineapple, lemon, and turmeric. They also have their Radiant Root, which is apple, carrot, celery, and ginger, and their Beet Bliss, which is red beet, carrot, lemon, and apple. If I had to choose one of them, it would probably be the Sunnyside, I'd have to guess. Probably would be the one that I would choose. Now, the benefits to this, of course, it boosts immune system. It also lowers cholesterol, detoxes your system. It also reduces inflammation and also improves blood circulation as well as improving metabolism too. So with this and the fact that they have these cold pressed juices available, that they're pressed and made fresh, with even a picture here too that you can see as well on the screen if you're watching on YouTube, you'll see that this is a picture of theirs with the cold, fresh pressed juices. Very healthy, all natural ingredients there because it's just as is, freshly pressed. So if you're interested, that's something that they do have to offer. And of course, they also do specialize in catering and private parties. You can rent a space at Sunrise Social or have them come to you as well. You can order off their catering menu or also create your own menu too. So that's pretty nice. They offer a wide range of delicious options to choose from when it comes to catering for your next party. Yes. Very, very cool. So if you want to check out that that information and more can be found on their website at sunrisesocialcafes.com, or you can also visit their Facebook page. Now, I wanted to jump into the tropics here with Tropical Smoothie Cafe in Huntley. I did go out yesterday, and I wanted to try the two things. Oh, goodness. I wanted to try the two things on their menu that I had seen, of course, from multiple times talking about it here on the airwaves, that I was like, ooh, that stands out to me. You might already probably know what they are, at least when it comes to the smoothies. As you know, I'm a big coffee drinker, and so, I'm looking at all these smoothies here. Delicious, delicious. Looks good, but that Mocha Madness with chocolate, coffee, cappuccino, and non-fat yogurt, I was like, okay, I have to try it. So I did. I tried it yesterday. Oh my goodness, it was so good. I actually had a little bit of a headache yesterday. I don't know why I wasn't stressed. I just had a headache yesterday. I woke up, I had a little bit of a headache. It kind of went on through the day. Helped to clear my headache. The Mocha Madness. It was so good. Now, what they include in here is the chocolate, coffee, cappuccino, and non-fat yogurt. So it's a really good choice to choose from. I recommend doing it. And the thing is, too, is you get a long cup. So you get a big cup. So right now, like, for example, I have like my regular medium Dunkin' cup. It's probably as high as where the straw goes up to. I mean, it's big. You get a big cup, you get a lot of smoothie, and it's for a great price as well. So I recommend trying out Tropical Smoothie Cafe if you haven't yet. That Mocha Madness, long to try it. I tried it out yesterday. It was very good. It was very refreshing. And also here too, I have to say, if you're not a big coffee fan or cappuccino, it doesn't have an overpowering coffee taste at all. In fact, I would say the thing that I tasted the most was the chocolate. It almost tasted like, it really tasted very much like a icy chocolate shake. So it wasn't like ice cream. It was, again, the non-fat yogurt in there too. So it's a healthier alternative to like a chocolate coffee shake. So if you do want to try it out, I recommend doing so. It's very refreshing, very filling. It had a nice sweet flavor to it. And again, it's lower in calories because Tropical Smoothie Cafe does aim to have a little bit more of healthier options. So I recommend trying it out if you've never had before. And again, they have a wide range of different things that you can also choose from as well. You can also have it custom made. And the staff is also very nice there as well. I spoke with the manager, Billy, very nice guy. And I recommend trying them out. And it's very nice and clean in there too. It's nice. I wouldn't say it's not like cold in there, but it's like refreshing. You feel like you're like definitely like in a tropics cafe for sure, as it is Tropical Smoothie Cafe. So that was the one thing I tried out. The second thing, I do like, of course, a nice little sweet treat. So I looked at their menu, and I've talked about this item before. If you go under food, you can find it if you scroll down to the bottom. They have chocolate chip cookies, snickerdoodle cookies, and the edible straw. Now, I forgot about the edible straw, but I did try the snickerdoodle cookie. It was also very good too. It's also good probably if you warm it up as well. So that's my little testimonial there with Tropical Smoothie Cafe. Very good place to try out. Yes, very good. And you can even see here too with the cups. These are pictures of the cups here too. They're large, so you get a nice size. You get a very nice size when it comes to the cups. So it'll last you throughout the day for sure. So very good place to go to. I highly recommend checking it out. And of course, I've talked about the Tropic Rewards. Get a free Tropic Faves faster plus a score free smoothie when you download the app, or also suggest a friend suggest it to a friend to someone too. So you can unlock some of those great rewards. This is again Tropical Smoothie Cafe. There's multiple different locations, of course. If you find a cafe on their website, if you go to find a cafe, you'll be able to find it. I mean, they're everywhere. They have different locations. Now, let's just say, for example, we type in our Elgin location of 60120, all of the different locations near the area. Or you can also, of course, go to different states. They have different states here where they're located in. Go to Illinois, you'll be able to find all the different locations. I mean, they have a lot of different locations. What is this? 8, 9, 10, 12. What is that? That's, I mean, they have like, they have a lot of locations. They have like, what is that, like 60, around 60 locations. They have a lot of locations. So if you want to try them out, I highly recommend. I did go to the one in Huntley. Of course, there is one also in Elgin as well. So if you want to check that out, that's at 1190 South Randall Road in Elgin. So good place to go to. Very good smoothies. Check them out. TropicalSmoothieCafe.com. So I wanted to give that little testimonial there. Don't forget to check out our weekly lineup. We've got Coast to Coast, 12 to 4 a.m. in the morning. If you listen in the very early morning, the dawns. You can also check out the Fox News Rundown from 4 to 5 a.m. They also do have the RFD Illinois from 5 to 6 a.m. First shift from 6 to 10, which we were just on not too long ago. We had the wonderful guests on, including Cecilia Brooks as well. And they have also other events as well when it comes to the first shift. So on Friday morning, the first shift also features Elgin Police Chief Anna Lally with Fridays with the Finest. That's at 9 a.m. Steve Thorne with the Senior Community Spotlight Show and Music Memories from 9:30 to 11. So most likely tomorrow I will be on 11 until 1 o'clock. Other shows that work their way into the first shift include Sherry Senior Showcase, Elgin Time with Steve Thorne, Chamber Chat with Carol Gieske, Brian Anderson with Kane County Speaks, which we had today. Yes, we had Kane County Speaks today. And that's always good to listen to as well. And also Elgin Mayor Dave Captain with Captain's Corner. We also, of course, here have Out to Lunch 10 to 1. So, of course, I do like to bring guests on the show. I like to talk about things that are happening in the area, giving you suggestions to some great local dining within the Fox River Valley, as well as talking about theater events. local happenings, news, and more. So that's Out to Lunch. Lively mix of entertainment, information, as well as community spirit, too. Democracy Now! Is from 1 to 2 p.m. That is, of course, hosted by Amy Goodman and Juan Gonzalez. They feature diverse voices that are often excluded from mainstream media. So you're going to be able to hear a lot of things that aren't usually touch base on with the mainstream media. So it's good to listen to. That's 1 until 2 o'clock. And then we also have the Fox Valley Afternoons from 2 to 6. Talk Time with Tammy and Friends, lighthearted, fun, and informative call-in talk show. Tammy and her guests share laughs, stories, tips, and more on various topics. And then a political talk show hosted by Dennis Sonar Green is from 4 to 6 p.m., shifting gears there. A balanced, non-biased platform discussing current political events and issues, encouraging thoughtful debate and exploration on multiple perspectives. So they have something for everyone. If you want to end the night, we have Brian Kilmeade Show from 6 to 9, Tom Hartman from 9 until midnight. That is for the weekday. It's already 10:46. I'm going to take a quick time out. We'll be back with more of Out to Lunch with WRMN here in just a bit. So, of course, stay tuned. Get ready for a laugh-out-loud trip back to Hollywood's golden age with the Elgin Theater Company's performance of Moonlight and Magnolias at the Elgin Art Showcase Building at 164 Division Street in Elgin. This fast-paced comedy reveals the behind-the-scenes chaos between film producer David O. Selznick, director Victor Fleming, and screenwriter Ben Heck, as in a mere 5 days, they struggle to write the screenplay for Gone with the Wind. Join in September 13th through till the 22nd, with showings on Fridays and Saturdays at 7:30 p.m. and Sunday matinees at 2 p.m. Find out more at elgin-theater.org.
The possibility of lung cancer can be pretty scary, especially if you're one of approximately 8 million current or former smokers at high risk. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know that now there's a breakthrough low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early, and it only takes 60 seconds. You stop smoking, now start screening. For an easy quiz to see if you're eligible, visit SaveByTheScan.org. It could save your life. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
What makes a great pizza restaurant? The obvious answer, great pizza. A local favorite since 1983, Pizza Pub Wisconsin Dells has been serving up the best pizza in the Dells. Year after year after year. Not hungry for pizza? Try the homemade lasagna, chicken parmesan, burgers, salads, and an extensive kids menu. Or take a trip or two to the all-you-care-to-eat lunch buffet. Pizza Pub, walking distance to water parks and hotels in Wisconsin Dells. Discover the authentic taste of Italy at Massiano's Pizza and Pastaria of Elgin. There is one inexhaustible aspect of everyday life that never dulls, namely the simple pleasure of eating and drinking. Massiano's wants to make sure that this is the best part of your day. Visit Massianos.com and sign up to view their special offers all year long. Delivery, carry out, or dine in, enjoy it anyway, because life is good at Massiano's.
Oakcrest Residence is marking 120 years of continuous service for older adults, a private, non-for-profit community organization offering cutting-edge solutions for seniors with emphasis on personal choice and innovative programs. Located at 204 South State Street, you'll find short-term and permanent living along with daily options. This building is worth a visit. Blended with style and surrounded with historic significance. Make sure to ask to see the Cellar Pub, a resource available for private group rental. Really, this place has it all. During this 120th anniversary celebration year, the community is invited to join in for free lunches and programs. For more information, visit oakcrestatrium.org. That's oakcrestatrium.org.
All right, welcome folks to Out to Lunch with WRMN. Yes, broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. That's very much upbeat, high energy jazz music I've got going on right now. Get you started up with the day, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. It's 10:49, almost 10:50 here. So we're still in the earlier, it's not like early in the morning. It's the morning, though. We're getting closer into the afternoon time. So stay tuned, of course, for that. You're listening to Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk the Town. Usually around this time, I do, of course, like to touch base with the libraries. Talking about some of the libraries within the Fox River Valley area. Kind of starting off here a little bit more local with the downtown Elgin area here. We've got here Gail Borden Public Library. So, of course, I always like to touch base with them, see what's going on, check out and see some things that are going to be coming up. So we'll take a look here and see anything that might be coming up. Save the date for Save on Solar and support local sustainability. There's still 93 seats remaining. This is coming up Tuesday, September 17th. Now, this is where you can learn how to reduce your electricity costs by up to 20% by participating in a local rooftop community solar project. They do say also that you can register. There's a Zoom link that you'll be able to register through. If you go to their website, gailborden.info, you can find more information about that. You can join Solar Landscape and Elgin Green groups to learn about the Elgin-based community solar project that'll go live in 2025. Yes. So if you want to register, there is a Zoom link available on their website. To learn more, you can visit their website, solarlandscape.com/Illinois/Elgin. So that's the link you'll be able to follow there too. This is where you'll be able to save up to 20% on your electricity costs when you enroll in community solar. Pretty cool if you want to check that out. Enrollments for the first Elgin project anticipated to connect to the ComEd grid in the first half of 2025 are accepted on a first-come, first-served basis. So there are still 93 seats remaining. If you want to check this out, it's called Save on Solar. Save on Solar. Brought to you by the Solar Landscape and also the Elgin Green groups as well, too. So if you want to check that out, this is a way to support local sustainability. Also, of course, saving up to 20% off of really reducing electricity costs, which is good, too. So that's Tuesday, September 17th. It's from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. That's at the Gail Borden Public Library. And it's a virtual one. So it's virtual. It's via Zoom meeting. So that's where it is. It's going to be a virtual meeting. So really anyone can attend, but it does say to register. There's 93 seats still remaining. So that's the Save on Solar. That's featured on their main website. They also do have here Elgin's Hidden Gem, the Elgin Public Museum with director Sherry Blazer. Join Sherry Blazer, Director and Education Coordinator of the Elgin Public Museum for Natural History and Anthropology. It's going to be a fascinating program on the history to present day of Elgin's Hidden Gem, the Elgin Public Museum. There's 20 seats remaining. It's coming up Wednesday, September 18th. You want to check it out. It's going to be at the main library in the Elgin Room. Very, very nice. So there's a registry for that. That's going to be coming up here. On Thursdays at the RACO branch, you can get to know your iPad. Yes. So there are 7 seats remaining coming up on Thursday, September 19th. It's 1 p.m. to 2:30. At the RACO branch, you can learn how to navigate and grow more familiar with your iPad's settings, including notifications, display, and touchscreen gestures. So please bring your mobile devices. It's sponsored by Comcast. This is a class. It's not part of a series. It's just there to help you when it comes to learning a little bit more about your device. If you're not as familiar with your device, of your iPad, maybe you just recently got one or you inherited it and you're like, I don't know what to do. This is confusing. This is a class that can help you out. There's 7 seats remaining. If you want to still register, you can. You can also visit their website for more information on Internet Essentials at internetessentials.com for more information. So again, the library, not just Gail Borden, but other libraries as well, offers these really great classes to help people out in many, many different ways. If you are looking for a book to read, maybe for school or maybe also in your free time for fun, there's a book sale coming up at the main library. That's going to be September 18th through till the 22nd. There's also going to be a preview night coming up on Wednesday, September 18th. It's $10 to get in. And then the regular sale is Thursday through Sunday. Thursday through Sunday. So that'll be the 19th through to the 22nd. It's the semi-annual foundation book sale at the main library in the main library Meadows Community Room right here in Elgin. Again, the preview night is $10 admission fee. That's from 5 to 8:30. And then the other days are September 19th from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m., September 20th and 21st from 9 to 5, and then September 22nd, noon to 4. Most items are only $1 to $2 in book sales. So that's really good if you're looking for a book for school or for your free time and you do not want to have to spend a whole lot of money. This is a great opportunity to partake in. Thousands of books and media for adults and children will be for sale. Proceeds help programs, support programs, and events at the library. So very cool. They're having that really good steal of a deal book sale coming up here. That's GailBorden.info. And that's actually brought to you by the Gail Borden Public Library District Foundation, too, on those book sales. So it's a nice thing to check out. It's actually a separate GailBorden.info website that offers this, too. So you can visit the Gail's sales at the main library, your destination for great finds, used books, games, movies, and more. So very, very cool. That's where you could actually purchase the items too. Of course, you can, with a library card, check out books for free, and then you have a return date, but they also do offer sales where you can actually purchase books as well too. So if you want to keep in the loop with that, knowing when those sales are coming up, that's available on their website at gailborden.info. You can also find them on their main Facebook page. It's coming. This posted 15 hours ago. The book sale, just talked about it here, and they actually have a nice display here in the center room area. Nice little arch that you can walk under that is, I don't know if that's even made of real books or whatever the case might be. They're all stuck together to make a nice archway that you can walk through too. So that's pretty cool. So if you want to check that out, it's going to be an amazing sale. They already posted that on their page. Gail Borden Public Library at the Raco branch is having their Renaissance Family Fair Saturday, September 28th. This is from 2 to 5 p.m. Costume contest will be held at 3:30 p.m. That sounds like a lot of fun. Dressing up in Renaissance? Absolutely. Step into the enchanting world of the past at the Raco Branch Renaissance Family Fair. Enjoy a day of medieval merriment and engaging activities, captivating performances, and it's fun for all ages. Check it out. No registration required. It's at the Raco Branch, and it's Saturday, September 28th from 2 to 5. Wow, that sounds like a lot of fun. So if you want to check out more information on that, that is on their website. That's on their Facebook page. That's gailborden.info. Gailborden.info. So touch base with them today. Again, there's lots of other local libraries that do offer other events as well. I think maybe what I'll start trying to do is kind of every day around this time focus on one library because there's so much going on. We're already at the top of the hour here. So today I focused on the Gail Borden Library. Maybe tomorrow I'll do like the Bartlett Public Library. So kind of situate them that way, kind of a little bit more organized that way, so to say. This does wrap it up here for the first hour of Out to Lunch with WRMN. We'll be back with more in just a bit. Of course, into the next hour, we'll talk about the National Day calendar. What is a day that you can celebrate today? Well, you can celebrate every day with the National Today and National Day calendar. So we'll bring up those websites, talk a little bit about what is a day to celebrate today on National Today. Again, you're listening to WRMN AM 1410, Voice of the Valley. Talk of the Town. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more in just a bit. Beef Villa's 3 locations offer much more than their signature Italian beef. Try the Italian sausage, roasted chicken, and more. There's a big variety of delicious side dishes. Beef Villa uses quality ingredients from homemade recipes, and they purchase top-of-the-quality food products from their vendors to bring you the absolute best tasting of foods. Beef Villa's great service and quality are waiting for you, but you won't be waiting long because it's always hot and fresh. Visit beefvilla.com. Beef Villa's 3 locations offer much more than their signature Italian beef. Try the Italian sausage, roasted chicken, and more. There's a big variety of delicious side dishes. Beef Villa uses quality ingredients from homemade recipes, and they purchase top-of-the-quality food products from their vendors to bring you the absolute best tasting of foods. Beef Villa's great service and quality are waiting for you, but you won't be waiting long because it's always hot and fresh. Visit bfilla.com.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410. Elgin time, 11 o'clock.
With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Curdan. Brought to you by Sky Rizzi. In McHenry, Illinois, Michael D. Sellier, a 50-year-old former police officer from Cary, has been sentenced to 2 years in prison. The sentence comes after Sellier was found guilty of violating an order of protection connected to a former girlfriend. 2 police officers in Macomb, Illinois, the home of Western Illinois University, are in critical condition following a shooting that occurred on Thursday night. The officers were serving an arrest warrant when they were ambushed and shot. Both are in critical condition. No further information is being released at this time. The American Red Cross is urgently asking for your help during a severe blood shortage. You can step up and make a difference by donating blood at the upcoming drive in Kane County. The event will take place September 16th from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. inside Building A at the Kane County Government Campus located in Geneva. With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Curdan.
Sometimes I struggle to get to sleep. My body stopped for the day, but my mind is still running. So I take ZQuil.
ZQuil, the world's #1 sleep aid brand, has a range of non-habit-forming products to fit you and your family's needs. Invest in a great night's sleep for the best you tomorrow.
I'm awake and ready to take on anything.
Better days start with ZQuil nights. Explore our products at ZQuil.com. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
With Progressive's Name Your Price tool, you can easily find coverage options that fit your budget. If only it was that easy to name your baby.
How about Jaden?
Nope.
Okay. Michael?
Went to middle school with a glue-eating Michael.
Sebastian?
Dated one in college.
How about Damien?
Vampire name.
All right. Greg?
Not feeling it.
Okay. No worries. No worries. Jeffrey?
Oh, love that one.
Wait, really?
No.
Find coverage options that fit your budget with Progressive's Name Your Price tool. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law. Not available in all states.
Your kids could get free or low-cost health coverage from Medicaid or CHIP. Even if you've applied before, they may be eligible now. Kids up to age 19 are covered for checkups, vaccines, dentist visits, hospital care, and more. And if they already have Medicaid or CHIP, remember to renew every year. Visit insurekidsnow.gov or call 877-KIDS-NOW. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Summer Lake House offers the ultimate waterfront family dining experience, complete with rustic summer-inspired decor and a menu that highlights simple, handcrafted dishes prepared with locally sourced ingredients. The Wisconsin-inspired Summer Lake House, where you can enjoy a laid-back, family-friendly vibe with delicious modern American cuisine and handcrafted cocktails. Don't just go out to eat, go outside to eat. Summer Lake House on Lake Delton.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. The Bears open up the season this Sunday afternoon at Soldier Field when they take on the Titans. Top overall pick Caleb Williams trying to fend off the Butterflies.
When feet touch the grass, it's going to be business as usual. But I probably will I normally like to, when I run out the stadium, kind of do a little spin in the tunnel. When I'm coming out the tunnel, just kind of see the stadium, take it all in, and feel the energy, the vibe, and get going from there. Once I do my spin, get down to the sideline, it's go time.
In Milwaukee, the Cardinals beat the Brewers 3-2 in 10 innings Wednesday. Lucan Baker singled home the go-ahead run with 2 outs in the 10th. The Cubs shut out the Pirates 12-0. Shota Imanaga and a pair of relievers combined on a no-hitter. Both the Cubs and Cardinals on the wild card bubble in the National League. The White Sox snapped the 12-game losing skid with an 8-1 win over Baltimore. Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive. I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Get big deals for days at Target's long weekend sale.
Let's go.
Like 20% off denim, tees, dresses, and shoes for the family. Then round out your barbecue with Doritos and Ruffles party-sized chips. They're on sale 2 for $7. Or get 30% off 12 packs of soda when you buy 3 with Target Circle. And save even more. Find new lower prices on many grocery and household items you love today and every day. Target's long weekend sale ends Monday. Restrictions apply.
I love it.
Doors take us to summers away or winter adventures and afternoon getaways. Your dedicated Fidelity advisor can help you open those doors by working with you on a comprehensive plan to help you reach your wealth's full potential. Because doors were meant to be opened. Visit fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimum supply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC.
What makes a great pizza restaurant? The obvious answer, great pizza. A local favorite since 1983, Pizza Pub Wisconsin Dells has been serving up the best pizza in the Dells. Year after year after year. Not hungry for pizza? Try the homemade lasagna, chicken parmesan, burgers, salads, and an extensive kids menu. Or take a trip or two to the all-you-care-to-eat lunch buffet. Pizza Pub, walking distance to water parks and hotels in Wisconsin Dells. Visit the Milwaukee County Zoo this summer to enjoy so many species of fun. Home to more than 2,200 animals, representing over 340 different species. The zoo educates, entertains, and inspires. Stomp back in time with the zoo's summer exhibit, Dinosaur Discovery, sponsored by Sendik's Food Market. You'll be astounded by the gigantic and scientifically accurate animatronic displays. Touch, feel, and learn about the role of predators in the ecosystem. Running through October 5th. Visit milwaukeezoo.org.
All right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN. I'm broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. It's a beautiful sunny day outside today, a little bit warmer outside today for sure. Bringing in the guests, talking about local places, things happening in the area. This is Out to Lunch with WRMN Monday through Friday. It's from 10 until 1 o'clock. Again, we're broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. Hopefully you're having a good day so far. If you want to be a part of the conversation, listen in. We're on AM 1410, of course, through the dial. Of course, you can also check out here too that we're, of course, through the app. So we have our app that's available for download as well, which is on the App Store for Apple users out there, and also on Google Play for Samsung. You can also text information on our Image 360 info line, which is 505-926-1410. Again, that's 505-926-1410. Now, of course, usually around this time we talk about the National Day calendar. However, I've got some special guests here now. There is a pretty exciting event that's going to be coming up pretty soon. It's just around the corner, And it happens to be a local place in Aurora, within the Aurora area. So I want to welcome, of course, to the stage here our guests. We have with us today, we've got Tony Martinez, who is Chief Communications and Marketing Officer, City of Aurora, and John Zaglul, Communications Manager, City of Aurora. I know we've had John on here before. How are you both doing today?
Doing great. How are you?
Very good. Thank you so much for joining us today here on WRMN's Out to Lunch. So if you guys want to introduce yourself a little bit here, we'll start with Tony. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, Tony Martinez. I'm the Chief Communication Marketing Officer for the City of Aurora. Also, I've been an Aurora native my entire life. Born, raised, educated, in the city, and now, serve as one of the spokesmen for the city. So.
Very cool. Very cool. What got you inspired to be a part of the City of Aurora with?
I think ever since I was a little kid. So my parents were really involved with the community. Really always loved to give back in different organizations. Specifically, I am from Puerto Rican descent. My dad was very involved with a Puerto Rican nonprofit in the area. Mm-hmm. So I've always was out in the community, always helping out. And when I was a kid, I always said, I really want to do something in the community, right? Mm-hmm. I kind of want to be a community leader. I want to continue to, just live here in Aurora because I had a love for Aurora. Mm-hmm. And thankfully, I'm in the position to do that. So
awesome.
Yeah.
So it sounds like you enjoy what you do, you love what you do, and you're passionate about it too.
I do. I think it's sometimes a unique situation where you actually, love the work that you do, mm-hmm. and I just love seeing the fruits of my labor and what we do as a city.
Absolutely. And of course, we have here John. I'm sure many of you folks recognize John on the screen here on YouTube. Of course, also heard his voice as well. But for those of you who don't know, if you want to introduce yourself a little bit.
Yeah, 100%. I'm John. I'm a communications manager here at the City of Aurora. I know Dennis very well. I know this station very well. You guys are doing great work on your end in terms of really building this back up to be a heritage station to cover the entirety of the Fox Valley. So that's a kudos to you guys. I've been with the city for about almost 2 years now. Work right under Tony, and great experience helping out the people of Aurora. It is Illinois' second largest city. So many fun things going on there, and just great people. The people that I've met, that I've interacted with in person have been astounding. Very nice people, lots of mom and shop places, small businesses, big business. There's so many things happening in Aurora, so it's an honor for me to get to serve those citizens and to get to have a hand in spreading the message about all the good things that Aurora's doing.
Absolutely. And I've actually on the show here, usually around 12 o'clock, I talk about what's happening within the Fox River Valley. And there's actually a website I enjoy working with. This is Enjoy Aurora, that website. Yep. So, of course, you can find lots of cool events. And I actually, the one that we're going to talk about today, I did mention in passing here. So this is the 12th annual Fiestas Patrias Festival. You want to talk a little bit about it?
Yeah, absolutely. So this is the 12th annual, Fiestas Patrias Festival to really celebrate the Hispanic culture, right? To celebrate all the different cultures within the Hispanic heritage, and it's also notoriously back when we first started, it was really a celebration of Mexican Independence Day, and it was started as kind of a grassroots effort in a community-minded, community-focused festival. And over the years has grown into actually the largest festival, in the city of Aurora because we have a very large demographic, of Spanish speakers of Latino descent, around over 42%, in the city of Aurora. And it's really become one of the best festivals that, we have in the city to really celebrate, our culture and all for a great cause. And everything that's made, any net profit that's made from this festival goes directly back to the community and for scholarships for the Latino youth in our community.
That is really, really cool. Now, there's also something really cool here, too, on how much you raised in scholarship funds. It was back in, was it in 2023?
Yes, in 2023, we were able to almost $200,000,
Wow.
just that year for, the Latino youth in our community for scholarships. And, we want to continue to build upon that. Right, because we know it's very important to invest in our leaders of tomorrow, right? And really, sometimes people just like to get out and have fun, but this one is for a purpose, right? We go out, have fun, celebrate, but for a cause and for a purpose that goes right back, to our community, which is great.
Very cool. How do you go about bringing all these people together? Is it you send out emails, you go out to places? Is it kind of a mixture of both?
It's a mixture, yes, of everything. That's just both, right? So, we're lucky that this is the 12th annual, right? So, our community already knows around which time of year, the festival happens, which we try to have it around Mexican Independence Day weekend. But then, yes, we send out email blasts, we do radio interviews, we send out texts, get it on all of our social media channels. We go to the hot spots where we know, a lot of people are at. So we go to grocery stores, we go to churches, we go to, smaller groups to just spread the word, right? And everyone is always happy and excited to obviously have a good time at Fiestas Patrias.
Absolutely. Have you ever had personal experience of people coming up to you and saying, this is really like, I'm just so happy about this. I'm so happy that you have this event and that you're able to put it on too.
Absolutely. Even throughout the year, everyone, now continues to ask, hey, who are you going to bring next as entertainment for Fiestas Patrias, right? Because over the years, it went through kind of a grassroots effort, right? And it's a community festival. Now we're kind of morphing into, this is a major concert, right? To celebrate, our culture. We're bringing in pretty high quality, national acts, right, still at an affordable price. So you see ticket prices are $20 and discounted for children. That's what we always wanted to do. Try to maximize, obviously, the scholarships money that comes in, but have it at an affordable price where, hey, you can't see these groups anywhere else at the price that you are, at this festival. And people keep on asking, right? And even at the festival, every year when we look out in that crowd and there's 8,000 people, especially of the Hispanic descent, for us in Aurora, those who've lived there for a long time, have really seen the progression that we've had as Latinos, as Hispanics, in the city, where before it was, yeah, I mean, if you told us we're going to have a congregation of Latinos in one area, boy, you better have a lot of police there because things were going to happen. That's not anymore, right? And for us to see that progression where we can all get together, celebrate safely, and everyone just having a good time, a family-friendly environment is really something that always hits home, especially for the people that grew up in Aurora, because it's not the Aurora of old back in the day. This is where we are at now, and we can come together as one and celebrate our beautiful culture.
Absolutely. And I'm sure for you it's just been an amazing journey seeing the progression as time goes by
absolutely.
too.
Yeah, absolutely. It always, every year when I sit up there on Sunday evening when, the El Grito, which is part of our celebration, that we have, every year on Sunday, sitting up there brings tears to my eyes, just to seeing everybody, chanting, everyone just there for, one purpose, right, to celebrate and support each other. It's a beautiful thing.
That's the beautiful thing about being part of a community too, when you have something so strong like this. And fun too. Speaking of the fun things, of course, there's a lot of fun things that are coming up here. Some opening music acts as well too, including someone from TikTok as well, which is pretty cool. That's going to be happening that day. They're going to be having.
Really excited. Yeah, I mean, I think we're trying to hit different age groups, right? And it's hard putting together, entertainment and acts that try to attract different age groups. And Jeanette Valenzuela, who's a TikTok sensation. She's great. She plays the accordion. So it's not you don't find many females that actually play the accordion, and she's out there on TikTok and is an expert accordion player. So we're really excited to bring her on board, young, youthful, and to try to appeal to a different demographic that still is carrying on the tradition that she was, that she was taught from a young age to the generation here in Aurora. So we're really excited as she kicks off on Saturday.
Yeah, and the thing is too, I mean, I tell this to people all the time with appealing to the younger demographic. I mean, there's technology is changing and progressing, and even here on the radio station, we're on the radio, of course, the classic radio, but we also do now the YouTube side of things, and even some podcasts as well too. So that's always fun to do that, to be able to also try to cater to other people too who might be a little bit more tech savvy, and also to those who just maybe are not as much tech savvy but want to go out and have a good time as well. Now you're also going to be featuring some of the area's finest food vendors too, which of course can't go wrong with the food there as well.
Can't go wrong with the food, yes. And they're also all very popular. We'll have tacos, we'll have Puerto Rican food, we'll have some barbecue, so we'll have some desserts, we'll have ice cream, so we'll have a little bit of everything for everyone. Yes, that is one of definitely the highlights. Is you can't just enjoy good music. You need food to accompany that, right? So
absolutely, and you need, of course, a diverse range of foods too, so people can also experience the culture as well too. So
absolutely. And another great thing about the festival is still trying to create that community-minded and community feel within the festival. So we do have a lot of sponsors that are nonprofits, a lot of organizations, and then we have about 38 of them setting up tents to offer, to really raise awareness to the different services that they provide for the community. So that's one of the things that's kind of unique with this festival, because we do have a lot of concerts at River Edge Park. It is our outdoor venue at the city of Aurora, but mostly it's just concerts. But this one, we still wanted to have that community feel where we can invite those organizations in, right? Giving them a spot to be able to raise awareness on the services that they provide to the community that that attends the festival that weekend. So really, so we're really excited to have over 35 of them, present. They're celebrating and sharing what they do.
Awesome. Very, very cool. Now, the proceeds from this, of course, going to the scholarships that says the college-bound students of Hispanic descent who reside in Aurora, too. And they're administrated through the Community Foundation, as well as Fox River Valley, too, which is awesome. Very, very cool. So what's something new? I'll have to ask you this, too. What's something new that you're doing this year that you've never done before?
something new in the festival. So we try to add a new element every year. One thing we did notice, last year when we were selling obviously beverages, we were selling pop and water. We had some people ask, hey, how about jarritos, which is the traditional Mexican drink that comes in a bottle in different flavors, like they have orange, lime, strawberry, watermelon. Some of them ask, why can't we have those instead of our traditional pop options that we have at the park throughout the year. So one thing new this year, we're actually going to have, instead of at the park throughout the summer, we do have a specialty drinks kind of a hub there, a tent. Instead of that, we're going to have the jarritos tent. So we're going to actually be dedicating that tent to sell jarritos for obviously all the families and children that go attend the fest. So instead of buying a pop or a water or Mountain Dew, they can go grab their favorite, their favorite color, right, or favorite flavor of jarrito in the jarrito tent. So hopefully, we're hoping that that'll be a great attraction, this year, especially for the kids, that attend.
Absolutely, very cool. Now, what is the jarrito?
Yeah, so it's really a Mexican, really traditionally a Mexican carbonated drink. So it's kind of like a orange Fanta, but it's it's jarrito, branded, right? So so they have orange, we have lime, watermelon, and the other flavor escape, I think fruit punch. There we go.
Okay, very cool.
So yeah, so it's basically in a bottle. Traditionally, if you go to the stores and buy it, it's a glass bottle, but we're actually fortunate enough to find a distributor that has plastic bottles, so we actually can serve it in the bottles in the park because we don't allow glass containers in the park, but we do allow plastic. So we're looking forward to have that option this year for the fest.
Very, very cool. Now, what are some fun like kids activities that kids can do as well?
Yeah, so we tried to have some kids activities throughout the park. So some of the organizations that are putting up tents also have little activities for kids throughout the weekend. We try to obviously we brought the jarritos to try to cater to the younger demographic, because what we've noticed throughout the years is now it's kind of starting to morph into more of an adult event because of the concerts, right, because of the high-end entertainment. But there's still a lot of children that do attend the event, and we want to make sure not to forget that.
Right.
So even as we're starting to kind of morph into that more of adult, we still never want to forget kind of that kid element, right? Because that's kind of what we're there for, right? We're there to to inspire the community, inspire the youth, and offer a great cause.
Very, very cool. Now, of course, there's also a section here too. Again, there's like concessions that are going to be available here as well. And this is at River Edge Park. River Edge Park is where it's going to be located. Now, how much is the cost to get into this event?
Yeah, so the cost for an adult will be $20.
Okay.
Per day, and there are discounted rates for children. So on Saturday, the discounted rate is $10 for children. That's 12 and under. And then on Sunday, it's $5 for 12 and under.
Very nice. Now, if you actually go to their website, what would the website be that people can visit this to find more information?
Yeah, if you go to riveredgeaurora.com, you can go on there, see all the information about the festival, and then buy the tickets in advance. I highly suggest, if you're planning to come out to the park, make sure to go on riveredgeaurora.com, buy your tickets ahead of time. Last year, we did sell out in the middle of the day, so just make sure you go online, buy your tickets so you're not standing in front of the gate wanting to get in and can't get in. So.
Absolutely, yes. Also with parking, how is parking situated?
Yeah, so we have plenty of parking. On the east side of the park, which is we have our Aurora Transportation Center, so we actually have the Metro train there, Metro line. There's plenty of parking there. It's $10 for parking on that side. But if we go on the west side of the park, there's also free parking.
Nice.
There's tons of free parking, on the other side of the park. So it also all depends on how much you want to walk, right? We do have paid parking and free parking for everybody.
Very, very cool. And the nice thing also about this ParamountAurora.com website is featured here is also the park map too. So people can take a look at that too. I've got it up on the screen for people watching on YouTube. You can take a look at the park map and see where things are located, like the lawn seating, and more as well. So.
Yeah, exactly. So we're going to have a mixture of seating throughout the event. So there will be a standing room only in front of the stage. Our people want to dance. We also, at River Edge, you bring your own chair. So if you want to sit down throughout the entertainment, we do have areas, and we also have seat guides to be able to, line everybody up nice in an orderly fashion. If you want to bring your own chair and take a seat and enjoy the entertainment. And then we also have ADA seating. So if we do have folks in wheelchairs or walkers, we do have a special ADA seating near the stage, and we also have ADA parking, handicap parking, and we also shuttle everyone that parks in that parking lot to the entrance of the gate to make it a lot easier for the folks that maybe it might be a little harder to get around.
There you go. So this sounds like a really cool event to go to. It's going for a good cause as well, and you can also follow them on Facebook, as also on Instagram as well. John, is there anything that you would like to add to this?
Yeah, it's been so fun and so exciting to promote this event. This year we've been able to partner with a lot of the artists, and they've actually made some cool shout-out videos that we posted all over social media. Janet Valenzuela even posted it on her personal page. She has like 2 million followers. So it's been really cool to kind of engage that part of it, because historically we'll post a couple of things on social, and it's such a good legacy event that everything sells out anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But this year it's been nice to kind of diversify our mix of media to reach different people, to come here, to go do some more interviews, and to really collaborate more with the artists to get the word out more for them, as they speak to the Aurora demographic and really their national demographic. This is a great event. It's fun to bring everybody together. And me personally, I look forward to it every year as well, especially in the time that I've been working here. So I think it's going to be a great opportunity for the city of Aurora to come together for a good cause and to have that chance to have some fun while still, giving your proceeds to something that really matters and helping out people who really need it most, especially in Aurora. We're empowering that next generation, giving them the opportunity to go to school, to get an education, and to come out and come back to Aurora hopefully, and then contribute to our future economy. All of that stuff works together, and it's exciting to be a part of that from my perspective.
Absolutely, yeah, because the younger generation, they're the future, and we want to ensure that they get education so that they can prepare for the future and make it better. And I think that that's really cool. So, if anything, what do you hope that people can get out of this event?
I think really just want people to come and have a great time, right? Great time, experience what Aurora is all about, right? The culture, the diversity, and really just for a great cause, right? So come, listen to some great music, have some great food, check out all of our vendor, spaces, and really just have a good time. And then our headliners on each day are going to be great. We're really excited about Sunday. We have our Latin Grammy Award winners, Los Alacranes, which is scorpions, in English, but they are from Aurora. They're born and raised in Aurora, and they are Grammy Award winners, and they tour all across the world. So we're excited to have them back for the first time in Aurora in a long, long time.
Oh, that's awesome. So, folks, if you're interested, this is coming up September 7th and 8th. Definitely want to head on out to Aurora's River Edge Park, September 7th and 8th. Now, we have a couple minutes left. Is there any way that people can contact either of you, or maybe, of course, also visit the Aurora website as well to find more information?
Yeah, definitely. On the website there, River Edge, Aurora.com. There should be some contact information. You can also reach out to us directly, through email, through our City of Aurora website. So aurora-il.org. And there are all of our contact information is located on our City of Aurora website there.
Awesome. Well, I want to thank both of you for joining us today, Tony and John. Thanks for joining us here in the Studio 14 here at WRMN. We're looking forward to this event. And before I let you go, what are some of your favorite eats or drinks that you like? Food-wise.
Food-wise. I guess you can't ever go with a good taco, right? I love steak tacos. And to drink, oh boy, now I'm of age. And a good paloma, which is a little bit of grapefruit juice and tequila, mixed together, and Sprite, right? So a grapefruit soda. That's kind of my drink of choice, especially for this weekend when it comes to Fiesta Spot today.
Yeah, that sounds good. What about you?
Yeah, steak tacos are always the go for me. I eat them American style. No judgment here. I eat them lettuce, tomato, and cheese. But they're really good. And then a good Jarritos. I love Jarritos. I love the fruit punch one. Whenever I go to somewhere in Aurora, to get tacos, I'm always asking, give me that fruit punch Jarritos with my tacos there. So that's my go-to, and that's all going to be there this weekend, thanks to Tony. So that'll be exciting.
Awesome. Well, folks, check out this event. It's going to be a blast. It's going for, of course, you're going for a great cause and also to have fun as well and learn about the local culture within Aurora. Thank you both, Tony and John, for joining us today. Folks, if you want to find more information, you can plan your visit on their website, ParamountAurora.com. It's /River Edge /visit to check them out there. Thank you so much for joining us today. Folks, we're going to take a quick time out here. And of course, when we come back, we'll talk a little bit more about the National Day calendar, things happening in the area, so on and so forth. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more Out to Lunch with WRMN here in just a bit.
With your 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Curdan. Brought to you by Bank of America Merrill Investments. The American Red Cross is urgently asking for your help during a severe blood shortage. You can step up and make a difference by donating blood at the upcoming drive in Kane County. The event will take place September 16th from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. inside Building A at the Kane County Government Campus located in Geneva. In McHenry, Illinois, Michael D. Sellier, a 50-year-old former police officer from Cary, has been sentenced to 2 years in prison. The sentence comes after Sellier was found guilty of violating an order of protection connected to a former girlfriend. 2 police officers in Macomb, Illinois, the home of Western Illinois University, are in critical condition following a shooting that occurred on Thursday night. The officers were serving an arrest warrant when they were ambushed and shot. Both are in critical condition. No further information is being released at this time. With your 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Curdan.
Sometimes I struggle to get to sleep. My body stopped for the day, but my mind is still running. So I take ZQuil.
ZQuil, the world's #1 sleep aid brand, has a range of non-habit-forming products to fit you and your family's needs. Invest in a great night's sleep for the best you tomorrow.
I'm awake and ready to take on anything.
Better days start with ZQuil nights. Explore our products at ZQuil.com. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
With Progressive's Name Your Price tool, you can easily find coverage options that fit your budget. If only it was that easy to name your baby.
How about Jaden?
Nope.
Okay. Michael?
Went to middle school with a glue-eating Michael.
Sebastian?
Dated one in college.
How about Damien?
Vampire name.
All right. Greg?
Not feeling it.
Okay. No worries. No worries. Jeffrey?
Oh, love that one.
Wait, really?
No.
Find coverage options that fit your budget with Progressive's Name Your Price tool. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law. Not available in all states.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Hit in the air deep to right. Is it fair? It is gone. There it is. His first.
White Sox radio as Chicago snapped the 12-game losing skid with an 8-1 win at Baltimore on Wednesday. Nicky Lopez and Kyle Fletcher went deep.
Bellinger drives one in the air, deep left center. Back goes Tanner. It's got a chance. Gone. Cody Bellinger with a 2-run homer.
Cubs radio with the call on a 12-0 win over the Pirates at Wrigley Field Wednesday. Shota Imanaga combined with 2 relievers for a no-hitter. Imanaga worked 7 innings and struck out 7. Nate Pearson and Porter Hodge able to close things out for the Cubs' first no-hitter at Wrigley since 1972. The Cubs are 4.5 games out of the last National League wildcard spot. Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive. I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Get big deals for days at Target's long weekend sale.
Let's go.
Like 20% off denim, tees, dresses, and shoes for the family. Then round out your barbecue with Doritos and Ruffles party-sized chips. They're on sale 2 for $7. Or get 30% off 12 packs of soda when you buy 3 with Target Circle. And save even more. Find new lower prices on many grocery and household items you love today and every day. Target's long weekend sale ends Monday. Restrictions apply.
I love it.
Doors take us to summers away or winter adventures and afternoon getaways. Your dedicated Fidelity advisor can help you open those doors by working with you on a comprehensive plan to help you reach your wealth's full potential. Because doors were meant to be opened. Visit fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimum supply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC, member NYSE SIPC.
Welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN. I'm broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. Thank you to Tony and John for being our guests today for Out to Lunch with WRMN. Fiestas Patrias coming up September 7th and 8th. Very exciting. Take a look at their website for more information. You can plan your visit at ParamountAurora.com/River Edge under the Visit Center. Check it out for yourself. I'll share it on the screen here so that you can, of course, also see it as well, too. That's going to be coming up over the weekend. Going to be a good time. You can also check out their parking options here, too. That information is posted on their website, as well as, of course, also their different lots. They have Lot A, Y, X, and W, where you can do some of the parking there, too. You can also use Park Mobile app as well. And then it does also show the ADA information as well. The parking and transportation price is $10. The ADA entrances is also seating. So that is where it's at. It's downtown Aurora. Very nice. What I want to do here during this segment here is talk about the National Day calendar. What do we have to celebrate today? Celebrating today. Well, let me tell you, it's National Cheese Pizza Day today. How good does that sound? That sounds pretty delicious. As we all know, cheese pizza, very popular. They say hold the toppings because we just want it cheesy. That's right. Cheese is all you need when celebrating this pizza holiday. Whether the pie is homemade or made to order, you can make it cheese only with National Cheese Pizza Day today. Now, let's see a little bit of information here on, who invented the pizza, just in general here. It definitely has a long history here, too. Flatbreads with toppings were consumed by the ancient Egyptians, Romans, as well as Greeks. But the modern birthplace of pizza is southwestern Italy's region, home to the city of Naples. Founded around 600 BC as a Greek settlement, Naples in the 1700s and early 1800s was actually a thriving waterfront city. Technically an independent kingdom, it was notorious for its throngs of working poor. The closer you got to the bay, the denser their population, and much of their living was done outdoors, sometimes in homes that were little more than a room as well, too. I've got ancestors who lived in Prato La Puglia, which is in the Abruzzo region of Italy. And some of them did live in, I have a great aunt Josephine who lived on a farm area, and the house was very small, and she was also very poor too. So I completely, that's also runs in the family too, where the homes were very, very small. Really, a lot of the living was done outdoors. And this is said by Carol Heltowski, author of Pizza: A Global History and associate professor of history at the University of Denver. Very good. Now, of course, the Neapolitans required inexpensive food that could be consumed quickly. Pizza, which is a flatbread with various toppings, was eaten for any meal and sold by street vendors or informal restaurants, too. It met this need. So it was a way, of course, to be able to get what you needed to fill you up without it being too expensive. In fact, there's a story that my great aunt Josephine used to tell the family members on my dad's side who came from Italy, that there were times that, they had food like this, but there were times that it was so, the food was so scarce that they would actually have to chip off parts of the concrete from their home to eat it. I'm not even kidding. They would chip off parts of the building to cook with it because that was just a way to help them fill up their stomachs. Yeah. So again, definitely come from a much poorer background, but it might be poorer in background, but rich in flavor. That is the cheese pizza. It's definitely met the needs. However, according to Helstoki, she writes here, quote, that this need was met. However, judgmental Italian authors often called their eating habits, quote, disgusting. But again, it was a way to help them get through to survive. It was a way. The early pizzas were consumed by Naples poor, featured tasty garnishes beloved today, such as tomatoes, cheese, olive, anchovies, and garlic. So I wouldn't be surprised maybe if my great aunt had some pizza, and they, that was something cheap that they could eat. Italy unified in 1861, and King Umberto the First and Queen Margherita visited Naples in 1889. Legend has it that the traveling pair became bored with their steady diet of French cuisine and asked for an assortment of pizza from the city's pizzeria Brandy, the successor to Da Pietro Pizzeria, which was founded in 1760. The variety the Queen enjoyed most was called pizza mozzarella, or mozzarella, a pie topped with soft white cheese, red tomatoes, and green basil. From then on, the story goes, and this is, again, I'm sorry, this is according to history.com is where I'm reading all this information from, that a particular topping combination was dubbed pizza margherita. Very cool. Now, her blessing could have been from the start of an Italy-wide pizza craze. But pizza would remain little known in Italy beyond Naples' borders until the 40s. Until the 40s there. Well, did she live in Italy in the 40s? Great-great-aunt? No, she didn't. Okay, so she probably didn't eat pizza then. But I'm sure she ate similar things like flatbreads and things in the poor town of Italy. An ocean away through, though, immigrants in the United States from Naples were replicating their trusty, crusty pizzas in New York and other American cities, including Trenton, New Haven, Boston, Chicago, and St. Louis as well. The Neapolitans were coming for factory jobs, as did millions of Europeans in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. And they weren't seeking to make a culinary statement, of course. They were looking to survive. It was definitely about survival. But relatively quickly, the flavors and aromas of pizza began to intrigue many that were not Neapolitan, as well as those who were not Italian as well. One of the first documented United States pizzerias was G for Gennaro Lombardi's on Spring Street in Manhattan, licensed to sell pizza in 1905. Prior to that, the dish was homemade or purveyed by unlicensed vendors. Lombardi's, which is still in operation today, though no longer at its 1905 location, quote, has the same oven as it did originally, noting food critic John Mariani, author of How Italian Food Conquered the World. As we know today, of course, pizza is a super, super popular dish, pie to enjoy, if you will. And with it being National Cheese Pizza today, go on out. Lots of places that offer cheese pizza. One of my personal favorites I like is Rosati's. Rosati's has really great cheese pizza. If you actually shop online right now, you'll be able to find it on our WRMN website for Shop Show. We do have Rosati's on there too. So again, lots of great places that you can also check out here when it comes to eating great pizza. Rosati's being one of them I like. Of course, many others out there too that offer some very delicious pizza. And I have to say, as time goes by, we are definitely making more creations with pizza, not just cheese and pepperoni and sausage. Of course, we've got pineapple pizza. Chicken barbecue pizza is very good too. I did that. I took a cooking class in school. When I was in high school, we used to have something called interim, and what it was it was kind of a way to get back into school after winter break, but not have to feel like you were at school. And I thought I was very grateful that our school offered that too. And I took a cooking class for a week with my gym teacher. And we made, it was a chicken barbecue pizza. It was really, really good. So again, there's lots of different ways that you can make pizza. You can have it, of course, with tons of different toppings. Add ketchup, mustard, whatever you'd like on the pizza. You can even have a dessert pizza too, if you'd like, with chocolate sauce on there. Lots of different creative ways that you can make pizza. Or if you want to go to the basics, it's nice, simple cheese flatbread pizza. Yes. Today, international outpost of American chains, Domino's, Pizza Hut, thrive in about 60 different countries, reflecting local tastes. Global pizza toppings can run the gamut from Gouda cheese, as well as many others, including hard-boiled eggs in Brazil, too. So that was written by Gail Turim of History.com. So very, very cool. That is recognized today on National Day calendar. That is National Cheese Pizza Day. Very cheesy. Oh my goodness, delicious. Very cool. We got Catherine on the comments here. Wow, love Rosati's too. Yes, very good. Especially their meat lovers pizza is good. And I also like Rosati's wings as well. That's also good. A nice pairing to do as well. Taking a look at the time here, it is almost 11:45. We're going to take another quick time out, and we'll be back with more Out to Lunch with WRMN, talking about some more national days today. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more in just a little bit. Adrenaline Monkey is located inside the Life Zone 360 building on Route 72 in West Dundee. Release your inner wild child at Adrenaline Monkey. It's the area's highest octane indoor adventure center. Perfect for the whole family too. Adventurers of all ages can try Ninja Warrior obstacles, rock climbing, vertical adventures, and aerial course. Adrenaline Monkey can also host your organization's team building programs. Half day and full day sessions are available. Visit adrenalinemonkeyfun.com/WD.
The weather is getting better, and we know it's the time when ladders and DIYers come out. Before you start any new outdoor projects, ComEd wants you to know that electricity can jump from a power line to you and the tools you're using. So maintain a safe distance from any power lines. You can also call ComEd at 1-800-EDISON-1 to have those power lines de-energized the next time you do any type of work around them. Stay smart, stay safe, stay back. ComEd, powering lives.
Bender Dental Care, located at 217 North McLean Boulevard in Elgin. Bender Dental wants everyone to be informed, appreciated, and cared for at all times. To prove it, they now offer a new patient exam for just $29. That includes consult, x-ray, exam, and cleaning. Let Bender Dental help you have healthy teeth and gums for a lifetime. Located at 217 North McLean Boulevard in Elgin. Visit benderdentalcare.com. Beef Villa is a family-owned restaurant that has been in business for over 50 years. With homemade recipes made with quality ingredients, Beef Villa's great service and quality is served hot and fast. For the menu, catering locations, or for an application to join the Beef Villa team, visit beefvilla.com. Saturdays mean cruise nights, weather permitting, on Spring Street in South Elgin. Visit beefvilla.com. Welcome to the brand new Avid Hotel, Wisconsin Dells Lake Delton, where the essentials are done right every time. All while in the water park capital of the world. Make a splash at Noah's Ark, America's largest water park. Or at the Land of Natura, Wisconsin Dells Natural Water Park experience. Family fun at Knucklehead's Trampoline Park. And enjoy train-delivered food at Buffalo Phil's Pizza and Grill. Start your day with our free all-around breakfast featuring rotating hot items and freshly ground premium coffee right here in the lobby. And a 24/7 fitness center. The new Avid Hotel, 1273 Kalahari Drive, Wisconsin Dells. Call us at 608-404-7600 to book your next getaway. 608-404-7600. Once again, that's 608-404-7600.
Welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN. I'm broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. We hope you're enjoying the show here. If you want to be a part of the conversation, feel free to comment live on youtube.com at WRMN Radio. Feel free to hit that subscribe button, like the video, click the notification bell. It doesn't cost you anything if you want to keep up to date in the loop with what's happening here in the Fox River Valley and with WRMN. I know I say it all the time. But that's what it is. Yes, absolutely. It definitely helps out everyone. As part of the community, for the community, WRMN, AM 1410. Check out our website, WRMN1410.com. Taking a look here, we're going to continue on with the National Day calendar. Let's see what else we've got here today. Now, of course, today's National Cheese Pizza Day today, recognized on September 5th. However, it's also National Be Late for Something Day. Let's read a little bit about this here. This is a day that permits us to not abide by our schedules. Go ahead and sleep in a little bit today if you have an excuse. Oh my goodness. Now, I don't advise you to do this, like, if, I would say this is good if it's like a weekend thing. If if you are like, oh, I was going to go to the store today on a Saturday or a Sunday, and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to sleep in and go to the store. You got to go to work, of course. But this holiday aims to promote more so of positive parts of procrastination here. Those who focus more on spending quality time with customers and family versus being punctual seem less anxious overall, it says. Now, it certainly might be hard for some of us to do, as we are taught to be punctual all the time. And we are also trained to obey rules and follow regulations and schedules. In today's busy lifestyles, the pressure to be here and there causes us to watch the clock. However, though, not only that, but to also forgive those who don't live by the clock, though, as well. So it's an observance really urging us to ditch the clock for the day. Now, of course, there are many people that can't do that, but I encourage you to, maybe if like there's a day where like you always go to the store, maybe, I mean, again, if like you absolutely have to, of course. If it's, it also is a day to encourage, like, on Saturday, if I'm like, I always get up because I gotta, I don't know, clean the kitchen on Saturday or something. Be like, no, I'm gonna sleep in today. I'm gonna sleep in today and on the weekend, and we're not gonna worry about that. Things like that. It's just kind of a little day today too. Now, how to observe today? How often do you want to, or how often have you been really on the way to an appointment, to a beautiful scene unfolded before you? This observance encourages you to stop and observe the sunrise as well too. Noticing little things in life as well. Set for deer frolicking in the field as well. Or a sea of grain swaying in the wind too. So it's definitely also a day that you can also interpret to mean that, you can also just notice the little things in life as well. Take time to stop and notice things. Notice the birds flying around here, or the nice little breeze as a breeze hits the leaves out on the trees, like I'm observing right now too. Just little things like that. Little birds on the ground trying to find food, like I'm looking outside right now too. Just enjoying life and nature. Or, noticing, hey, maybe, noticing like in the mirror, hey, I look good today. Or something like that. It's National Be Late for Something Day. You could even be fashionably late too. So there you go. That is recognized today on National Day Calendar. That's National Day Calendar. We also do have here National Today. So National Today, there's also some other things as well that are recognized today. Today is International Day of Charity. It's charity. It's originally a Hungarian civil society initiative to commemorate Mother Teresa's death. International Day of Charity is on September 5th. And it took worldwide back in 2012 when the UN declared it as an international holiday. Besides honoring Mother Teresa's timeless work to help others overcome poverty and suffering, the holiday provides a platform for charitable opportunities to take place. If you can't make a financial donation on September 5th, there are, of course, many ways to get involved, including buying gifts and giving back to charities. For example, the Fiesta Patrias, coming up here September 7th and 8th, going to a great cause to help with scholarships, to help raise funds for Hispanic locals, locals of Hispanic descent in the Aurora area. So again, that's also a charitable fun event to go to. And again, good to do that, even if it's just you're being charitable by holding the door open for someone. So this is a international day today as well. Now, if you go to some history on charity, if you go to 2500 BC, a mandatory tax to benefit the poor was actually first instituted by ancient Hebrews. So that's interesting. That's a charitable tax that happened in 2500 BC. 28 BC, Augustus the Charitable, right here, Augustus, the first Roman emperor, gave 200,000 people public aid during his reign. Very interesting. In 1643, American fundraising became before America was even a country in its own right. Before it was even a country in its own right, Harvard University organized the first American fundraising drive, which raised 500 pounds. August 26, 1910, Mother Teresa was born in the Ottoman Empire. We know Mother Teresa, of course. 1913, charities exempted. The Revenue Act passed by Congress in 1913 exempted charities from paying taxes. And in 1914, a year after, the first foundation was found. The Cleveland Foundation, which was established in Cleveland, Ohio, became the world's first community foundation. So very, very cool. This is on National Today, which also includes international options. I mean to say holidays today. Let's see, what else do we have today? There's some other ones here. Okay, here's one. National Cellulite Day is recognized today. It emphasizes the fact that cellulite is completely normal and women should embrace their bodies. Did you know that 90% of women have cellulite? Yes, it's absolutely normal, and they shouldn't be humiliated too. It is present in women of all body types, so the day is about remembering to be authentic and accepting oneself. And we're also seeing here too that we're seeing more body positivity as people as time goes by. So we're noticing that it's not so much something to be weirded out or ashamed of too. So if you're trying to avoid it, aim to maintain a healthy body weight, exercise regularly, get good quality sleep, and stay hydrated. But as mentioned before, there's really no need to panic. Embrace yourself. Absolutely. That's a way also celebrate today, to just embrace yourself, of course. Of course, we talked about National Cheese Pizza Day, recognized today as well. Let's see some other ones as well today. We've got some birthdays. Freddie Mercury's birthday is also today as well. Rose McGowan's birthday is also here as well today. Happy birthday to her. Of course, I know her in Jawbreaker. That was the first rated R movie I saw, was Jawbreaker in 1999. She did a very good job playing that. She's also a well-known gay rights activist as well too. So I first saw her in Charmed, and I think I first saw her in Jawbreaker in 1999. Again, that was the first rated R movie I saw. I don't think my parents knew I watched that. I saw it on TV, and I was like, oh, this is an interesting movie. It's a good movie. I watched it maybe earlier this year. I watched it again. It's a pretty good movie for sure. So this and more can be found on nationaltoday.com. Again, that's nationaltoday.com. We've got a comment here by Dino. Great interview with our partners in Aurora. They are very conscious of the diversity of the community and make provisions to include all. Great job, Aurora. Absolutely, 100%. Thank you, Dino, for commenting. And of course, thank you to Aurora for being so special within the community, as part of the community of the Fox River Valley for the community too. So again, that's also a website I like to talk about here too, which we'll definitely go into as we get into the next hour. What is happening in the area? And in fact, I think I'll do another town highlight here with Aurora. You can check out Enjoy Aurora on their website, enjoyaurora.com/events. We'll go through some of that here into the next hour of Out to Lunch as we get into the 12 o'clock hour, approaching pretty soon here already. So we'll talk about some of those events in Aurora, of course, coming up pretty soon. Give them some more recognition. And of course, at about 12:30 or so, we're going to head on into our Tradio segment. Yes, Tradio, if it's got to go, pronounce it as Tradio and announce it on Tradio, of course. That's going to be coming up at around the 12:30 time frame there too. If you want to, of course, call in during the Tradio segment, 847-931-1410. You can also text your Tradio announcement to the Image 360 info line, 505-926-1410. You can also email me to Matt McNeil at WRMN1410.com. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more Out to Lunch with WRMN. Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. Stay tuned. We'll be back.
Hey there, this is Marky B from The First Shift, inviting you to join Brian Anderson for his new radio show, Kane County Speaks, every Thursday from 9 until 10 a.m. during the final hour of my morning show. It's an election year, and Brian will discuss important local issues and interview local candidates from the perspective of Kane County Speaks. The show will feature open phone lines for your thoughts, comments, and questions, and the chat room will be open at WRMN Radio on YouTube. Kane County Speaks is citizen-driven and focused on making Kane County a better place to live and work with goals of freedom, security, and prosperity for all. To learn more about their grassroots organization, you can check them out at KaneCountySpeaks.com. Let's discuss the issues of Kane County so that you can get involved and make a difference too. It's Kane County Speaks every Thursday morning with Brian Anderson from 9 until 10 a.m. during the first shift right here on WRMN, AM 1410, and at WRMN Radio on YouTube.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN, AM 1410, Elgin time, 12 o'clock.
With your 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Credan. Brought to you by Sky Rizzi. In McHenry, Illinois, Michael D. Sellier, a 50-year-old former police officer from Cary, has been sentenced to 2 years in prison. The sentence comes after Sellier was found guilty of violating an order of protection connected to a former girlfriend. 2 police officers in Macomb, Illinois, the home of Western Illinois University, are in critical condition following a shooting that occurred on Thursday night. The officers were serving an arrest warrant when they were ambushed and shot. Both are in critical condition. No further information is being released at this time. The American Red Cross is urgently asking for your help during a severe blood shortage. You can step up and make a difference by donating blood at the upcoming drive in Kane County. The event will take place September 16th from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. inside Building A at the Kane County Government Campus located in Geneva. With your 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Credan.
Sometimes I struggle to get to sleep. My body stopped for the day, but my mind is still running. So I take ZQuil.
ZQuil, the world's #1 sleep aid brand, has a range of non-habit-forming products to fit you and your family's needs. Invest in a great night's sleep for the best you tomorrow.
I'm awake and ready to take on anything.
Better days start with ZQuil nights. Explore our products at ZQuil.com. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
With Progressive's Name Your Price tool, you can easily find coverage options that fit your budget. If only it was that easy to name your baby.
How about Jaden?
Nope.
Okay, Michael?
Went to middle school with a glue-eating Michael.
Sebastian?
Dated one in college.
How about Damien?
Vampire name.
All right, Greg?
Not feeling it.
Okay, no worries, no worries. Jeffrey?
Oh, love that one.
Wait, really?
No.
Find coverage options that fit your budget with Progressive's Name Your Price tool. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law. Not available in all states.
Available now on Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com is the book called DUI Jury Trial, which is the true story of a truck driver in Illinois who was charged with driving under the influence of alcohol. Not only was he facing a revocation of his driver's license, but also a lifetime disqualification of his commercial driver's license, which would prevent him from ever driving a semi-truck again. This book includes the backstories of the truck driver, the lawyers that defended his case, and the DUI expert witness who analyzed the case and then testified at trial as to the proper protocol procedures of the field sobriety test as well as the breathalyzer tests. This nonfiction novel also includes the actual court transcripts from the jury trial, a courtroom showdown in which the final verdict would determine the fate of the defendant's livelihood. The book DUI Jury Trial is now available on Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Bellinger drives one in the air, deep left center. Back goes Tanner. It's got a chance. Gone! Cody Bellinger with a 2-run homer.
Cubs radio with the call on a 12-0 win over the Pirates at Wrigley Field Wednesday. Shota Imanaga combined with 2 relievers for a no-hitter. Imanaga worked 7 innings and struck out 7. Nate Pearson and Porter Hodge able to close things out for the Cubs' first no-hitter at Wrigley since 1972. The Cubs are 4.5 games out of the last National League wildcard spot.
Hit in the air deep to right. Is it fair? It is gone! There it is, his first.
White Sox radio as Chicago snapped the 12-game losing skid with an 8-1 win at Baltimore on Wednesday. Nicky Lopez and Kyle Fletcher went deep. Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive. I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Get big deals for days at Target's long weekend sale.
Let's go.
Like 20% off denim, tees, dresses, and shoes for the family. Then round out your barbecue with Doritos and Ruffles party-sized chips. They're on sale 2 for $7. Or get 30% off 12 packs of soda when you buy 3 with Target Circle. And save even more. Find new lower prices on many grocery and household items you love today and every day. Target's long weekend sale ends Monday. Restrictions apply.
I love it.
Doors take us to summers away or winter adventures and afternoon getaways. Your dedicated Fidelity advisor can help you open those doors by working with you on a comprehensive plan to help you reach your wealth's full potential. Because doors were meant to be opened. Visit fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimum supply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC, member NYSE SIPC.
Are you frustrated with the way our world is becoming? Do you want to make a difference right here in your own community? Come to the next Elgin Township Republican meeting and be a part of the change you want to see. They are committed to making our community stronger, safer, and more prosperous. Whether it's through grassroots efforts, community service, or local advocacy, your voice matters. Help build a brighter future for Elgin Township. Get involved today. Visit elgingop.org and find out how you can help make a difference. Elgin Township Republicans, your community, your voice, your future. Meetings take place on the fourth Tuesday of every month at the Elgin Township Building, 729 South McLean Boulevard at 6:30 p.m. Hope to see you there. Let's build a better tomorrow together.
All right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch. It's the 12 o'clock hour. I like this music. This is nice with a little accordion. It's cool. Very nice. Very cool. Hopefully everyone's enjoying the day so far. Happy Thursday, everybody. We're getting closer to the weekend. It's a nice day outside today. It's in the 80s. In the 80s of degrees. 80s of degrees today. It's a beautiful sunny day outside today. Go outside, enjoy the weather while you can, especially if you do prefer the hot weather here, because coming up tomorrow on Friday, it's supposed to be in the mid-60s throughout the majority of the day or so. So it's going to definitely feel like fall weather. I am looking forward to it. But for those of you who do like the hot weather outside, today's the day to go out. But again, next week, it's also going to get into the 70s and 80s. And even on Thursday, next Thursday, a high of 90 degrees. So I'm starting to think the summer weather's here to stay for a little bit longer, too. Who knows, maybe even a month or so. So if you're looking forward to that, congratulations. Now, I don't mind it. It's not horrible. I do like the summer weather. It's more just I really like fall. Fall is a special place in my heart for the fall time. If you do want to be a part of the conversation, feel free to comment live on youtube.com at WRMN Radio. Feel free to hit that subscribe button, click the notification bell, like the video if you would like to do that. You can keep up to date in the loop with what's happening here on WRMN and also within the Fox River Valley. With this being said here, of course, we also want to remind you coming up this Saturday is America's First Responders Fest. Yes, Saturday, September 7th. The WRMN crew is going to be out there, Panton Mill Park. It's 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. at Panton Mill Park in South Elgin. So there's going to be live music. We are also going to be extending our gratitude to all of the heroes who make sure that we are safe as a community and put their life on the line too. So it's definitely a contribution, an invaluable contribution to all of our first responders. So go on out and support and celebrate with us here. This is, again, coming up Saturday, September 7th. It's this Saturday. A well-enthused and anticipated event, big event at Panton Mill Park in South Elgin. It's going to be a wonderful time. And you're going to, of course, enjoy live music, of course, also stage presentations as well. You'll also enjoy some great food vendors. I know I'm going to get some good food when I'm out there too. And also listen to some great live music. Deacon Frost, Rick Lindy and the Wild Ones, Jimmy Nick, and also Junkyard Groove too. Now, you can also, of course, take a look and see what they have to offer, who they're about here. So if you look up, of course, Deacon Frost, you can check out their... Deacon Frost actually is, he's a fictional character. So if you want to check out more information, you can visit Deacon Frost Music at Instagram, so you can view that. Season classic rock songs that you are going to, of course, love as well, too. You can also look up Rick Lindy and the Wild Ones, Jimmy Nick, and, of course, also Junkyard Groove. So that's coming up here this weekend. Definitely something you don't want to miss out on. That is, again, coming up this weekend. Something very exciting to look forward to and very much anticipated as well. So wanted to, of course, throw that out there so that you know. And then the day after, we're going to be at the Burlington Fall Fest and Three Links Car and Bike Show. That's Sunday, September 8th. Now, that day is 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. We're going to be out there at the parade for the parade at noon, 12 o'clock noon. They're also going to be featuring a car and bike show, dash plaques for the first 100 entrants, also awards at 2:30 p.m., best of show, including Mayor's Choice, and also Odd Fellows Choice as well. Bring the kids. It's going to be a lot of fun. They're going to be having kids activities, including bounce houses. They're also going to be having their cold-blooded parties and reptile mini zoo. You can also check out their food vendors, beer tents, live music. Klein's Corn is going to be there for the season. Yum. And more to check out here coming up pretty soon. That is this Sunday. Very, very cool. And the car and bike show is sponsored by the Oddfellows, Sycamore Lodge, number 105. So thank you to them. Very cool. So that's going to be coming up this Sunday. It's going to be a good time. Taking a look here, let's talk a little bit about Aurora. Now, Aurora, of course, we did talk a little bit about this here with John and Tony earlier today, mentioning, of course, about the Fiestas Patrias event that's going to be coming up here this weekend. We talked a little bit about the demographic, of course, and actually, according to censusreporter.org, again, 43% are Hispanic within Aurora. So that's what we're seeing here, too. The median age, about 35, is the median age here. We're seeing that the majority, I would say, well, I'd say median age, yeah, about 35 or so. And then you can also check out here, too, censusreporter.org for Aurora and view everything else that they have to offer, too, when it comes to statistics. But again, with 43% of them being Hispanic, of Hispanic heritage, we have that event coming up this weekend. So you definitely don't want to miss out on that. Now, of course, the city of Aurora, check out their main website, aurora-il.org, for more information. A wonderful place to go to within the Fox River Valley. That is the city of Aurora. You can check out everything that's going to be coming up here. If you want to view other things as well, here we go. The Fiesta Patrias coming up September 7th and 8th. I hope I'm pronouncing that correct. That is celebrating Hispanic heritage, so you don't want to miss out on that. Also check out the artist spotlights there as well, too. And it's going to be a great time. Looking forward to it. I hope you do look forward to it. And again, proceeds benefit the Aurora Hispanic Heritage Scholarship Fund. Last year, they raised almost $200,000. That is really, really cool. If you do love the fall time, Fall Food Truck Fest is coming up Friday, September 27th. It's going to be from 5 to 9 p.m. Very thrilled to be holding their first ever Fall Food Truck Festival. They have over 20 plus food trucks for you to choose from with live music and hopefully some great fall weather that day. Let the countdown begin. That was posted a couple days ago onto their aurora-il.org website for their Fall Food Truck Festival. Some good things to check out for sure. Yes, yes, yes. In other news, in their homepage, National Payroll Week is this week. They posted that yesterday. They had a committee meeting. Mayor Richard Irvin honored the city's payroll division, reading a special proclamation declaring September 2nd through September 6th to be National Payroll Week in the city of Aurora, too. So the city's payroll division processed over 30,000 checks per year, covering 100 plus employees. So that's pretty cool, too. They posted that yesterday about that meeting. So you can also check out other news in their homepage. There's also Explore Aurora as well. So you can explore about the city, as well as community links, downtown Aurora, education, as well as the Fox Valley Park District, all of the great museums that you can also go to as well. They have the Aurora Historical Society, Aurora Regional Fire Museum, the GAR Memorial Hall, as well as here too, I hope I'm pronouncing this right, Shingowith Center at Aurora University. So you can check out all of that is offered here in Aurora. That's aurora-il.org. They also do have some fun shopping malls to go to as well. So if you want to go to a nice shopping mall, they offer the Chicago Premium Outlet as well as the Fox Valley Mall too, which is a decent place to go to. Again, with the age of malls kind of dwindling down a bit, you can definitely bring back some nostalgia by going to these fantastic malls, especially here at the Fox Valley Mall too. So feel free to check that out. That's at the Fox Valley Center Drive in Aurora. That's at shopfoxvalleymall.com. You can view that information. And that's just for the shopping malls that they feature there too. The time is approaching 12:16. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a quick time out. When I come back, we'll continue on talking about things that are happening in Aurora as our town highlight today. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. Stay tuned.
Take a historic walk through the home of America's greatest showman, Al Ringling. Located in Baraboo, Wisconsin, you can view the grand opulence on a guided tour, now hourly starting 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Weekday tours begin on the veranda and on the weekends in the tap room of the Al Ringling Brewery. Behind the mansion, kick back and try a flight of craft beers and dine at this family-friendly stop. Visit alringlingmansion.com for more information. Summer Lake House offers the ultimate waterfront family dining experience, complete with rustic summer-inspired decor and a menu that highlights simple, handcrafted dishes prepared with locally sourced ingredients. The Wisconsin-inspired Summer Lake House, where you can enjoy a laid-back, family-friendly vibe with delicious modern American cuisine and handcrafted cocktails. Don't just go out to eat, go outside to eat. Summer Lake House on Lake Delton.
If you are 50 years and older, you are welcome to join Elgin State Bank's sponsored movie days at Elgin Marcus Theater. It will always be on the second Thursday of each month. Doors open at 8:30 a.m. At 9 a.m., you will hear a very brief message from Sherry Aschenbrenner about upcoming senior events, and movies will begin at approximately 9:30 a.m. Coffee and a donut is complimentary. You can always call the movie theater hotline number of 847-888-7976 to find out what movies are playing each month. The cost is $3 if you are a member of Elgin State Bank, meaning you have an account there, and $5 if you are a non-member. And for more senior information, catch Sherry's Senior Showcase on the third Tuesday of every month at 9:15 a.m. right here on WRMN, AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
Belux Bar and Grill, Wisconsin Dells, is the quintessential American grill and bar, with refined rustic cuisine and award-winning libations. Their honest, feel-good food menu is complemented by a beer list to satisfy every taste. Classic cocktails and our signature shakes, rich and creamy with a splash of boozy goodness just to shake things up a little bit. Belux Grill and Bar, classic American cuisine with a contemporary twist.
All right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN, broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. Talking about Aurora here. Things that are happening in the area. Before I do that, though, I want to mention a little bit more information here on our lineup for America's First Responders Fest. So let's hop right into it here. Early till 9:30, it's the classic car and early birds begin the lineup along with the rapid run row as well, too. From 8:15 to 8:30, we have Richard Peck Sound Company that's going to be arriving there, too. We're going to be having the brief announcements rounding up the rapid response runners at 9:45. At 10 o'clock, it's the rapid response 5K and fun run beginning, and that is also when our live broadcast will beginning. We're going to be from 10 to 1 for our live broadcast. We will still be on the air, of course, showing off, of course, things happening in the area of America's First Responders Fest on YouTube. So we'll also still be doing YouTube further into the day as well. We have opening announcements at 11 o'clock, introducing the Color Guard and National Anthem, announcing the RR 5K award winners, brief 911 ceremony, and also recognizing sponsors, vendors, and also events as well. Live music introducing the first band, Deacon Frost, at 11:15. You get into, of course, 12 o'clock, we have the First Responders presentation number 1. Live music, Deacon Frost Part 2 at 12:15, as well as another whole other lineup here as well. 1 o'clock, we've got the First Responders presentation number 2. We'll go into here, of course, as time allows. Rick Lindy and the Wild Ones will be performing at 11:15. 2 o'clock, First Responders presentation number 3 will be there too. Live music continuing on at 2:15. 3 o'clock, the fourth presentation. Live music including Jimmy Nick at 3:30. JP Car Show trophy presentation on stage will start at 5 o'clock. Live music introducing the Junkyard Group at 5:30. And then 7 o'clock, final announcements, as well as acknowledgments too. So that is the day lineup here. That is for America's First Responders Fest coming up this Saturday. Yes. But let's continue on here, talk a little bit about things that are happening in Aurora. We'll, of course, continue on here with enjoyaurora.com/events. Check out what's happening in the Aurora area of Illinois. Find signature events like Broadway series at Paramount Theater, summer concerts at River Edge Park, attracting visitors from all over the country. So let's dive in and see what we have coming up here pretty soon. So we have here, let's see, September 5th, we have Within Nature by Javier Chavira. It's recurring weekly on Sunday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, as well as Saturday until September 15th. This is at the Edith Farnsworth House. You might be familiar with them. That's in Aurora. The price is $20 to $30. Time is 10 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. And it's going to be Within Nature, Dentro la Naturaleza as well. That's Javier Chavira. That's going to be at the Edith Farnsworth House. And that's been going on since July 3rd. It's going on still until September 15th. So you still have time for that. $1 Million Quartet at the Stope Island Theater. Still performing now until December 29th. Yeah, so you got a lot of time here. This is at the Paramount Theater. If you want to check out more information, that is enjoyaurora.com under Paramount Theater. You can also visit their website too at paramountaurora.com for more information on their lineup of things that are going to be coming up pretty soon. Price is $65, and that recurs weekly on Sundays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. And that's going on until December 29th. They're going to be playing, of course, the $1 Million Quartet, so it should be a good time. Some other things coming up here. Apple picking at Keller's Farm Stand recurs weekly on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That is weekly. And they have that there. That's at the Keller's Farm Stand in Oswego. So that's going on. That's 10 a.m. until 6 p.m. So you can get some good deals there, of course. The Island Boy food truck is still in session now until October 4th. I know maybe a couple weeks ago I did talk about them a little bit here. The Island Boy food truck that you can find at the Fox Valley Mall outside. So you can find more information on that there too. Recurring weekly on Thursdays, every Thursday, they have at Grainology Brewstillery karaoke night. So that's 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. That's Grainology Brewstillery at 131 Flynn Street, Suite C in Batavia. So this is also around the Aurora area as well, too. So good to take a look at all this information. You can check out other things coming up here, too. Getting your tickets for things. Batavia Community Dinner Tables coming up. This is enjoying a meal and beverages prepared by local restaurants with 200 of your neighbors. That's Sunday, September 8th at 4 p.m. That's downtown Batavia. The price is $65, and it's from 4 p.m. until 6. So that's from 4 to 6. Enjoy a good meal. Kicking off on North River Street in downtown Batavia. Upon arrival, you can grab a cocktail and enjoy live music while socializing with your neighbors. This is a fun community event. Engage in some fun games until dinner is served. Tickets are $65 per person. What it includes is dinner, dessert, and all beverages as well, too. The meal will be served family style, and you get to learn about a few of the outstanding programs that the proceeds from this event will support. So come on out, come together with the community for an unforgettable event of great food, awesome entertainment, and an opportunity to make conversation and a great impact as well, too, as well as a way to help fight against food insecurity in Batavia. So they look forward to seeing you. So that information is posted. You can also visit their website, too. Their website is downtownbatavia.com. It's under the community dinner table event, under the event section. Batavia. So there you go. It's the Main Street Batavia Main Street celebrates 25 years this year. Very, very cool. So that was also posted on their website. Seats are limited. Only 200 tickets will be sold. So see maybe if they do have any tickets still available for that dinner event. First Friday's Aurora. Recurring monthly on the first Friday in downtown Aurora. It's free of cost, 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. It's fun in downtown Aurora, celebrating art, music, local business deals and offerings, and an outstanding number of restaurants. It's a festive atmosphere, fun and inclusive. You can shop for great local produced items from local businesses. You can also dine from some great area restaurants, get some great cuisine in your bellies, getting ready for the later night, and also enjoy the evening too. So it's going to be a good time. All ages are welcome. First Friday venues are staggered start times, typically ranging from 5 p.m. to 9 or even 10 p.m. too. So that's downtown Aurora, is where you can definitely walk downtown and explore the area with enjoyaurora.com. This and more can be found on this website, so go to check it out. Lots of other things coming up here. Crosstown Pub and Grill, recurring weekly on Fridays until October 25th. It's live music on the patio at Crosstown Pub and Grill. So they offer live music on Fridays and even also on Saturdays too. This is Crosstown Pub and Grill in Batavia. You can also check out here going on Saturdays until October 5th at Water Street Square. It's the Aurora Farmers Market. They're going to be coming up here 8 a.m. until 12 p.m. going on until October 5th. That's at the Water Street Square. Again, another great opportunity to socialize and, of course, also check out other local businesses. It is their 113th season. Yes, 113th season. That's a long time. That's a really long time. Variety of vendors selling artisan goods, of course, fresh produce, and more too. The thing about these markets too is it introduces you to things that you might not have even known about or even tried out before too. So it's good to check it out. I actually tried out, of course, when we were at the downtown Elgin market. I tried some things. So I tried cheesecake from Stewart's Cheesecake, very delicious too. Some gluten-free options as well. I even tried. I got a body scrub too. It's like an oil and salt body scrub, which was all natural made too, and I still use it to this day. It's very good, very refreshing too. So some things that you might never know, try them out at these different local farmers markets, especially one coming up here in Aurora. Now, if you go to Batavia, of course, they have the Batavia Farmers Market too, which is occurring weekly on Saturdays until October 26. I got a lot of good stuff coming up here. I'm just covering really news that's happening today and also tomorrow and the next day too. They've got a lot of different tours, movie Mondays at the Paramount Theater that's going on until the end of the year, and a whole lot. Check it out. That's enjoyaurora.com. Enjoyaurora.com. Very nice. So this does wrap it up here for the half of the 12 o'clock segment, because then we're going to go into our Tradio segment coming up in just a couple minutes. Stay tuned. You're listening to WRMN AM 1410, Voice of the Valley. Talk of the Town. Stay tuned. We'll be back in our Tradio segment.
With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Curdan. Brought to you by Bank of America Merrill Investments. The American Red Cross is urgently asking for your help during a severe blood shortage. You can step up and make a difference by donating blood at the upcoming drive in Kane County. The event will take place September 16th from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. inside Building A at the Kane County Government Campus located in Geneva. In McHenry, Illinois, Michael D. Sellier, a 50-year-old former police officer from Cary, has been sentenced to 2 years in prison. The sentence comes after Sellier was found guilty of violating an order of protection connected to a former girlfriend. 2 police officers in Macomb, Illinois, the home of Western Illinois University, are in critical condition following a shooting that occurred on Thursday night. The officers were serving an arrest warrant when they were ambushed and shot. Both are in critical condition. No further information is being released at this time. With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Curdan.
Sometimes I struggle to get to sleep. My body stopped for the day, but my mind is still running. So I take ZQuil.
ZQuil, the world's #1 sleep aid brand, has a range of non-habit forming products to fit you and your family's needs. Invest in a great night's sleep for the best you tomorrow.
I'm awake and ready to take on anything.
Better days start with ZQuil nights. Explore our products at ZQuil.com. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
With Progressive's Name Your Price tool, you can easily find coverage options that fit your budget. If only it was that easy to name your baby.
How about Jaden?
Nope.
Okay. Michael?
Went to middle school with a glue-eating Michael.
Sebastian?
Dated one in college.
How about Damien?
Vampire name.
All right. Greg?
Not feeling it.
Okay. No worries. No worries. Jeffrey?
Oh, love that one.
Wait, really?
No.
Find coverage options that fit your budget with Progressive's Name Your Price tool. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law. Not available in all states.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. The Bears open up the season this Sunday afternoon at Soldier Field when they take on the Titans. Top overall pick Caleb Williams trying to fend off the Butterflies.
When feet touch the grass, it's going to be business as usual. But I probably will I normally like to, when I run out the stadium, kind of do a little spin in the tunnel. When I'm coming out the tunnel, just kind of see the stadium, take it all in, and feel the energy, the vibe, and get going from there. Once I do my spin, get down to the sideline, it's go time.
In Milwaukee, the Cardinals beat the Brewers 3-2 in 10 innings Wednesday. Lucan Baker singled home the go-ahead run with 2 outs in the 10th. The Cubs shut out the Pirates 12-0. Shota Imanaga and a pair of relievers combined on a no-hitter. Both the Cubs and Cardinals on the wild card bubble in the National League. The White Sox snapped the 12-game losing skid with an 8-1 win over Baltimore. Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive. I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Get big deals for days at Target's long weekend sale.
Let's go.
Like 20% off denim, tees, dresses, and shoes for the family. Then round out your barbecue with Doritos and Ruffles party-sized chips. They're on sale 2 for $7. Or get 30% off 12 packs of soda when you buy 3 with Target Circle. And save even more. Find new lower prices on many grocery and household items you love today and every day. Target's long weekend sale ends Monday. Restrictions apply.
I love it.
Doors take us to summers away or winter adventures and afternoon getaways. Your dedicated Fidelity advisor can help you open those doors by working with you on a comprehensive plan to help you reach your wealth's full potential. Because doors were meant to be opened. Visit fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimum supply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC, member NYSE SIPC.
All right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch. And you know what time it is. It's our Tradio segment. Tradio. If it's got to go, announce it on Tradio. Westside Fred, thank you for giving us that nice little jingle there. Tradio. If it's got to go, announce it on Tradio. Very nice. So, folks, if you're interested in buying, selling, trading, and or announcing to the Fox River Valley area, feel free to give me a call, 847-931-1410. Again, that's 847-931-1410. Again, that's 847-931-1410. You can also text your Tradio announcement to Image 360 line at 505-926-1410. You can also, of course, email me, Matt McNeil, at WRMN1410.com. I give those additional options just in case you don't feel comfortable on the airwaves presenting your Tradio announcement. That way you can still get the Tradio announcement, of course, announced, past the message being passed along, as I say, and you don't have to be on the airwaves if you don't feel comfortable doing that. That's totally fine. So let's go through some Tradio announcements here. People that have called in within the past month or so. We'll definitely continue on with this. And then, of course, if anyone wants to add themselves to the list of awesome Tradio announcements here, 847-931-1410 is the main source line to call. We'll take a look here. We've got a garage sale coming up Friday and Saturday. That's from 9 a.m. until 4 p.m. This is a garage sale that includes some boat motors, power washers, and more. Also included with this, too, is a pop-up camper, asking $300 or best offer on that pop-up camper. And they're located at 2308 2nd Street in Elgin. Again, that's 2308 2nd Street in Elgin. If you want to call them for more information, if you have any questions, again, that's coming up Friday and Saturday from 9 to 4. That's 847-420-8028. Again, that's 847-420-8028. That's the number. Let's see. Another Tradio caller here. Going up the page, this is Greg. He has actually a car for sale. It's a 2003 Ford Mustang convertible. It's very well taken care of. New tires and brakes. It's charcoal gray and leather interior. It's got 81,000 original miles on it, too, if you're interested in that. The CD player doesn't work, but everything else works very, very well. If you're interested, take a look, and you can even make him an offer, too. So very, very good. And then he also does have here, too, he's actually looking for. He's looking to buy those old bicycles as well. Balloon tires, bone shakers, Schwinn bicycles, late 1800s to the 1970s and even 80s. Parts, pieces, and or accessories that can be in any condition. He's also looking for vintage Omega watches, men's or women's watches, and also some diver-style watches as well. He's a collector, not a dealer. He'll pay a top dollar on that, too. And then he also does have another item for sale. It's a Tektronix 535A electrical tester. Asking $90 or best offer on that if you're interested. Feel free to give him a call. That number is 847-884-6033. Again, that's 847-884-6033 is that number to dial. Another Tradio caller here has the RV fridge for sale. It's a Dometic RV fridge in the color silver. on the front. It's 23 inches in width by 42 inches in height by 23.5 inches in depth. Originally paid $800 for it, asking $450 on the asking price. It's a model 2554 LD. It's AC/DC model and AP gas with electric 12 volts. Also has new tires. They are P235 by 70 by 16. 4 of them put together, $100 on all of them. Located out in McHenry on the north side, feel free to give them a call. That number is 815-245-0670. Again, that's 815-245-0670. Another Tradio caller here. This is Wood by Jeff Woodsmith in Elburn. Has the fishing lures, canning jars, and also garden stakes. Also has here the aromatic cedar wood, the scrap pieces, also some maple pieces too. They're 2x6. Also has the tornado shelters as well. Now you could also use it as a fallout shelter or root cellar. Also has crown molding for a few bucks, as well as some free window screens that are adjustable. Also looking for a truck or minivan, willing to pay about $1,000 or even $1,500 at max to pay for that. Or you could also trade it with the shelters as well. He also does have some other free items, including concrete boards and some shelving boards, 1x6 or 1x12 pine solid wood. If anyone's interested, feel free to reach out to him. That number is 630-365-9488. Again, that's 630-365-9488 is that number to dial. Another Tradio caller here. John calling in has some items for sale. An autographed Walter Payton football helmet in full size. The asking price on this is $200. He also has a simple display case with approximately 20 real casino chips that are collectible items. Now, these are usually from businesses that are no longer in business. Some of them are still in operation. $100 worth of chips, asking $125 for the chips and also the case. I can send you pictures if anyone's interested. That number is 630-440-1504. Again, that's 630-440-1504. Another Tradio caller here has a 1978 Corvette for sale. It's silver and gray, 54,000 miles on it, asking $15,500. If anyone is interested, that number to dial is 331-442-1856. Again, that's 331-442-1856. Another Tradio caller here. This is Motorcycle Tony. You know it. He's looking for those motorcycles, dead or alive. They can be in any condition. He also has a trailer for transportation and cash in hand. He's also looking for a VW bus, preferably from the 60s, 70s, or 80s. Also has a friend that's looking for a small house, 1 or 2 bedroom home. Also looking for it in the McHenry area and Fox Lake area. If anyone's interested, please feel free to reach out to Tony at 630-335-3312. Again, that's 630-335-3312. Another Tradio caller here. This is Carl. Has the boat for sale, including a 14-foot Lund 1970 model, also 18 horsepower Mercury motor on there, trailer that comes with it too, and everything works very nice. $1,200 for it, or best offer. That number is 630-951-1998. Again, 630-951-1998. Got a couple callers on hold. We'll take it to the phone lines here. Hi there, caller. You're on with WRMN.
Hey, Matt.
Hey.
I've got some alterations to make.
Okay.
Okay, so the other day, a retired Marine came out and he got some of the maple 2x, boards, and I gave him basically all the crown molding. Just, it's like a kind of a premium, you know what I mean? Just I needed to get rid of it, and he can make some furniture stuff with it, And so you can cross off the crown molding, but I do have some what they call T-molding, I think, and I don't know what all this is, but it's like, let's say you have 2 floors and you want to go from one to the other, and you put the molding where the one stops and the other begins, like carpet and tile or whatever it is, And let's see, I have a piece of railing, for like hand railing, pardon my frog and my thing. And I've got some used 2x4s that would go in a wall. They might have paint and stuff, but you're going to cover them up and they'll be in the wall, and they're free. And I've got a piece of pegboard, and here's just some kind of a shelving boards and stuff like that, and then I've got some firewood. I was going to try to make some stuff out of some of this, but you know what I mean? I'm just having to do something with it. So if somebody needs some firewood, free firewood, they can come out, and I'll load them up with that. And then there's some other odd boards. So if you think you need something that's in the way of a board, come out here before you hit the lumber yard. 630, and some things like the hardwoods I've been selling, 630-365-9488.
And do you still have the maple pieces, the 2x6, I believe they are?
I have some of that. Some are wider, and some are narrower. But I've been selling that for about $2 a board foot. So that means each linear foot is like about $2. So that's better prices than the stores, because that way, I give people a reason to get it instead of something somewhere else,
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm also seeing here the window screens, the adjustable window screens.
I still have those. I have like 4 of those. I found there's 2 larger ones and 2 smaller ones.
2 large and 2 small.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, I'll update that information there too. And the garden stakes, canning jars, and fishing lures?
Yeah, no, the fishing lures are in like these little plastic boxes with compartments in them, so they're kind of like tackle stuff. I had some tenants who had a bait shop on the river, and this is some stuff they left behind.
Okay, perfect. Well, thanks so much for calling in today, and we'll pass that message along. Thanks again.
Thanks a lot.
All right, bye-bye now. That is Wood by Jeff calling in for an update, still as the garden stakes, canning jars, and the fishing lures that are in tackle boxes with compartments. Has some maple pieces, 2x6, $2 a piece on those. Has the tornado shelters, as well as some of those window screens. 2 are large and 2 are small, adjustable window screens that he has. Concrete boards. He also has a piece of a hand railing too, and also a piece of a pegboard, as well as a good amount of firewood. So if you're interested, 630-365-9488. 630-365-9488. We got to take a quick time out. It's 12:46. We'll be back with more. Callers, stay on hold if you want to stay on hold here for Tradio or any other questions. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more in just a bit.
Businesses come in all shapes and sizes. Integrity doesn't. For more than a century, the Better Business Bureau has set the standards for how businesses should operate honestly and ethically. So when you're looking for a business you can trust, check to see who's BBB accredited and who isn't. Always choose the Better Business. Look for the BBB seal because it's looking out for you. That's why it's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org. Finding a reputable business shouldn't require luck or chance. But how can you tell who you can trust? Pro tip: the BBB connects people with businesses they can trust. So think of the BBB as the better. Check with the BBB first because better businesses are honest and commit to high ethical standards bureau. That's why they're better. Always look for the sign of a better business and find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Schaumburg Boomers fans, reserve your next group outing at info@boomersbaseball.com or call 847-461-3695. We offer cater picnics, luxury suites, birthday packages, the left field party deck, and the Schaumburg Club. Go to www.boomersbaseball.com/schedule to check out the season's remaining games and giveaways, including 80s nights, meet and greets, Park in the Park, and Fan Appreciation Night.
The possibility of lung cancer can be pretty scary, especially if you're one of approximately 8 million current or former smokers at high risk. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know that now there's a breakthrough low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early, and it only takes 60 seconds. You stop smoking, now start screening. For an easy quiz to see if you're eligible, visit SaveByTheScan.org. It could save your life. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
Are you ready to take your brand to the next level? Image 360 South Elgin is your ultimate destination for custom signs and visual communication solutions. Looking to rebrand your office interior? Need striking vehicle wraps or decals for your fleet? Or perhaps you're in the market for a standout trade show display? At Image 360 South Elgin, they've got you covered. As your full-service custom sign and graphics partner, they deliver bold solutions and exceptional support. From outdoor signage to eye-catching store signs, indoor graphics to comprehensive branding solutions, they have the experience to elevate your brand's presence. Trust Image 360 to create a long-term partnership that gives your brand 360 degrees of exposure. Visit them at 506 Sundown Road in South Elgin. Image 360 South Elgin. Bold solutions, exceptional support.
Roll into Bolero in Algonquin or Roselle and wake up with a story to tell. Bolero is bowling, gaming, dining, and nightlife with a twist. Score a sweet deal every day of the week and save big by checking out the daily deals online. Team up with your friends and hit the lanes by forming your own social club. Clubs offer lively competition and laid-back fun for everyone. From beginners to pros, make new friends, bowl, and hang out at a happening place. Visit Bolero.com. All right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch and also Tradio. We still have a little bit of time left here, about, say, 8 minutes left. So if you want to give me a call, 847-931-1410. Again, that's 847-931-1410. We do have a caller on hold. We'll take it back to the phone lines here. Hi there, caller. You're on with WRMN.
Hello, yes, this is Mike.
Hi, how are you doing today?
Can you? Good, how are you?
Good, I can hear you.
Good. Oh, good. I was just calling because I was looking, I'm interested in buying comic books, old toys, and I've got cash in hand if people are looking to sell.
Cash in hand. Now, what kind of comic books are you looking to purchase?
Really anything from like the 90s and before. So, superhero comics, any type of comic book, and just ideally the older ones, but always open to see what people have.
Awesome. Same with the old toys there too. Some nice vintage toys.
Yep.
Very cool.
Vintage toys, newer toys, Star Wars, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, any of that old vintage 90s, really 80s and before.
All right, so I'll make sure to write that down here from the 1980s and before. And then also you said the baseball cards, correct?
Yep. Baseball cards, probably the 70s and back, 70s, 60s, 50s.
Awesome. And you've got that cash in hand too. Now, how can people contact you, Mike?
Yeah, they can call me on my phone. It is 847-489-9263. 847-489-9263.
Awesome. Well, Mike, thanks so much for calling in today to WRMN during Tradio, and we're definitely going to pass that message along.
Well, I really appreciate it. Love your show.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Michael. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, take care now.
Bye.
Bye-bye. All right, we've got a Tradio caller number 2 calling in. Nice guy named Mike here, looking for some comic books, old toys, and baseball cards. Looking for comic books, really anything from the 90s and before. Some nice old toys. He even said maybe some newer ones too. Vintage, Star Wars, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but he does prefer 80s and before. And then baseball cards, 70s, 60s, and before. He's got cash in hand, so if you are interested, feel free to reach out to Mike here. That's 847-489-9263. 9263. Again, that number for Mike's is 847 489 9263. Again, he's looking for comic books, old toys, and baseball cards. Sounds like he's a collector. He's got cash in hand. Again, that's Mike. 847 489 9263. Feel free to reach out to him. Absolutely. Very nice. Thank you for calling in today, Mike. Taking a look here, we have a couple minutes left. We do have a caller on hold. Let's take it to the phone lines. I think I know who this is. Hello, hello.
Good day, Matt.
And good day to you. I'm thinking it's, what is it, about 2 o'clock in the morning for you?
No, it's later than that.
Oh, it's later. Okay. Well, how you doing this very early morning for you?
I'm good. It's 3:54 a.m. I was asleep. I woke up a little while ago, and I was listening to you. And I just heard that guy was talking about comic books.
Yes.
I like comic books too, but I like the cute ones. You know, anything like from the Smurfs, Casper the Friendly Ghost, Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, Uncle Scrooge, the Looney Tunes ones, all the cute ones. I like all the cute ones. I'm not into Spider-Man or the Avengers or any of those ones. I like the cute comic books.
Oh, that's nice. Very nice. So when you were younger, did you read a lot of comic books?
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. I didn't really read comic books as much. I had a Haunted Mansion comic book that I found at the store once. I'm like, well, I have to have it because I'm a big fan of Haunted Mansion. But yeah, there's a lot of different comic books that you can find. It sounds like here you said you like all the cute ones too, the Mickey Mouse, like the Disney ones. So those are cool too. I do like those as well.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yesterday, I had a few visitors turn up. There was the first one was an electrician. He came and replaced the starter things on my first light in my lounge room, and he replaced the bulb in the front room as well because I can't reach it too high. And then a priest came around, a priest from my church. They gave me Holy Communion because I hadn't been to church in a few weeks.
Well, that was nice that they came over.
Yeah. And then the pharmacy guy came around to deliver some medications to me.
Very nice. Well, very nice. Very considerate.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good. We've got Catherine in the comments here. Hi, Derica. Hi, hi, hi. She goes.
Hi, Kathy. How are you?
She's doing good. Always good. And she's always listening in to our radio station here at WRMN. Sounds like, of course, you do as well. Did you listen to the earlier show today with Marky B?
No, I didn't. I missed that one.
It was King County Speaks. King County Speaks. We have King County Speaks. We have some candidates on. Very nice group of young people today, and yeah. So it's always good to listen into that too. I know you do listen to a lot of the different shows here on WRMN too. So that's awesome. All the way from Australia too. Very, very cool. Well, I hope you're having a good, very early morning. Hopefully you have some nice things planned out. And we're already getting close to the end of the show here, too. So I'm going to wish you farewell. Have you a wonderful rest of your day today, Derica. And thank you so much for calling into the station again.
That's all right. I got day hours today, but I'll be free in the afternoon, and then I'll have the weekend free.
Nice. There you go. Happy weekend. Weekend for free. That's nice. Nice free weekend there. Well, I'm going to let you go. And again, you have a wonderful rest of your day, Derica. Thanks again for calling in.
Okay. Well, if anyone can spare out any cute comic books, that'll be great.
Any cute comic books. Sounds good. Thanks again.
Okay.
All righty. Bye-bye now. All right, folks, this wraps it up here for Out to Lunch with WRMN. We'll be back again tomorrow on Friday. Stay tuned for Democracy Now! Coming up in the very near future in the next hour. A couple minutes here until 2 o'clock. Stay tuned for more local programming. Have a wonderful rest of your Thursday.
Over time, you want to work less of it, so you need your crop protection to work more of it. When you add Tapran or Last Chance Pro adjuvants from CHS, they will. Designed for maximum efficacy, Last Chance Pro improves the uptake and translocation of herbicides, while Tapran helps activate herbicides for better performance against tough-to-control weeds. Ask your local CHS retailer how Tapran and Last Chance Pro adjuvants can put your crop protection to work.
Take a historic walk through the home of America's greatest